This coffee is delicious.
Oak and Bond is stupid good coffee.
Very
It is
high-end.
my type of coffee. That fucking delicate, floral, light, but still has a coffee flavor. Not, crazy bitter.
Yeah, I don't like
like
bitter
it.
coffee.
I do sometimes. I like a strong kick in the dick on certain days.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah.
doing these sugar-free syrups in my coffee in the morning. I fucking love it.
Like what? What kind? What?
It's like
There you go.
it's like skinny something. I don't know. She gets them on Amazon.
Okay.
But like the ones like brown sugar cinnamon, salted caramel, vanilla, they're sugar-free. I like them.
I can't do too. I don't know. Maybe I'm just over thinking about it. Like too many pumps.
I'll do 2 pumps.
Too pumps.
Two
Too many
full
pumps.
pumps.
I like to have 2 to 3 cups of coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
So if I do 6 total pumps, might be a little too much on the belly because of the
For sure.
Yeah, too much sugar-free shit.
I'll just do one very large cup of coffee in the morning. That's
You
it.
know what I found out? Dean loves stimulants.
Yeah. Like Stibbs. Really into them.
We'll get this bitch started real quick. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
Hello.
Our esteemed, distinguished, huge penis IT guy, Shane.
Hello.
And this handsome gentleman that eats more snacks than anyone on the planet. And if you want information about food or fun or entertainment or what it's like to have 4 daughters and a wife and be the only dick in your house, Dean Perrone.
Hello.
Man, that was a great intro.
It was. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
We're good.
I can't hear it. I can't hear them at all.
Oh.
Did you fuck his muffs up again?
I don't know. Can you hear stuff now?
Nope.
Can you hear stuff now?
Nope.
Man.
Shane, didn't we have to twist that knob a little bit last time?
Oh, yeah. Jay might have unplugged it.
He did.
Unplug
Go help him. Go help him. Do your job. Come on.
Yeah,
Chop,
you can keep them off for now, and so then you can hear us, and Shane will fix it.
Do those.
IT.
Specializationers.
It.
Whoops. There we go. All right. Dude, fix this one. There you go. Fuck.
How about now? Can you hear us
I
now?
can hear you now, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Dean Perrone is back.
He's back.
He's back. Whew, that was close. Dean, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back. It's been one hell of a week here with you.
Yes, thank you for having me. Second timer.
Second time or 2 times?
2 times.
It's like having that girl over your house that was really great the first time, and you're like, I don't want to ruin it because usually I'm a sloppy mess. I'm going to call her back when I'm really going to lay some pipe. She liked it. We both liked it, but we don't want to be together. Not that I don't want to be with you. I want to party with you. No, this week you've came up. We've shot a ton of videos for Axe Sledge.
Yeah.
Axe Sledge YouTube channel. The YouTube channels are about to go off. We've been putting together a whole campaign of everything that we want to do. Much more involvement with Dean. Changing up my YouTube channel and the podcast channel and the Axe Sledge channel. So everybody that's watching on YouTube, make sure that you go subscribe to the Axe Sledge YouTube channel. We have Dean, Doug, Krista, myself. We are going to start pushing a ton of content on the Axe Sledge YouTube channel. But it's been a good week. It was your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations, you made it another year.
Yeah.
I think you still look younger than me. I think he's still on pace, even though he's legitimately 10 years older than me. That's crazy,
No shit.
Yeah.
right?
45. You believe that?
No, I don't.
I said that to Kim. She's like, how old's Dean? I was like, probably like 45. And I was joking, like totally joking. And she's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, no way.
You were saying it as like making an old joke, and you're like, fuck, he is 45.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, he's got to be 45. What? Fuck,
Bro,
he is.
like, well, Adeline is horrible. You know what? Adeline is pretty good at a judge of age, but she's an asshole about it because if she wants to make you feel like shit, she'll tell you you're older than you are.
Yeah.
But if she knows like you're old, she'll make you feel great by lowering the age just the right number to the one you feel, but like don't really look.
Yeah.
Because she knows it. Like there's times whenever I know the little shit wants something, she's like, Dad, you don't look that old. Thank you. And then there's times when she's feeling her fucking Cheerios and she'll be like, Your wrinkles around your eyes are getting worse.
You look tired.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck
tired.
you, kid. No, 45. Man.
Yeah. 45. Some days I feel 65, 70, getting out of bed.
I mean, I feel like that as well sometimes.
You eat like a 12-year-old.
You eat like a child some days.
Unsupervised.
Dean doing a show blew my mind, number one. Because I was like, we call you the Snack King, which I don't think it's just like a call you the Snack King. I think you are. Mm-hmm. You put together some of the greatest things, and then I realized you actually eat all that food. Mm-hmm. A good bit of it, at least. You doing a show, like you doing a bodybuilding show, it's very disciplined. You have to be on your game 100% of 100% of the time, all the time, every day. It's brutal. And then I'm like, oh, look, Dean is eating another lavish bread pizza that looks delicious. 6 hours later, oh, my God, a whole entire taco platter tray, like of nachos. They're not regular like nacho chips or Tostitos. They're fucking Doritos. And I'm
like 5 different types of Doritos.
Man, I'd really like to eat that. I'm really glad I don't live with Dean. I'd be fucking fat as shit. Hannah's over here making me fucking fruit salads and veggie salads, and Dean's eating fucking lavish bread pizzas. That are low calorie though.
Yeah, those are good.
They're fire. I made a couple of those.
I haven't done it. I need to.
It's really good. I like doing a wrap too. I'll do a breakfast wrap with them.
Yeah.
With a lavish bread.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
that's a good thing. Everybody that wants to, like, you do have the greatest, like, if you want to feel important when people come over or, like, feel important to your family, watch Dean's Instagram stories and you'll get ideas for snacks. And they'll be like, fuck yeah, what? Dads will be like, watch this. I want to make this nacho tray and definitely going to get sex tonight.
People love that Dorito one. And I had several messages that night. They're like, I'm making this tomorrow. I'm making this. And one guy, like the same nights, I think somebody posted, they're like, they ran out and grabbed a bunch of bags of Doritos and posted it.
See, he knew it. He's like, everybody's going to love this at the house. It's great.
But we had my 13-year-old daughter had a friend sleeping over that night. So like I made my tray. And then we made
was that your tray?
Yeah,
the pictures?
Me and Tracy ate that one, but we made 2 other trays they made them for the kids. But her friend even was like, "I've never thought about doing Doritos. We've never done that." At her house. I'm like, "Welcome, welcome to my world."
Welcome to Dean's house.
I love it.
Where you're going to get fat whether you want to or not. But that's the other thing. Like you, your kids, your wife, nobody's fat in the fucking house. It's fucking bullshit. It's illegal. I
eat worse than the kids. It's bad.
I believe that. I believe that for sure.
Like I'll buy. Like Tracy doesn't like me going to the store. Well,
I can't imagine why.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm also an every aisle guy. Like being most females are always more
efficient.
Yeah, so she'll have a list with
go in with a plan.
Yeah, like
know exactly where everything's at,
and she's in and out 10 minutes. Like it's like a contest or something. I'll go to the store and it's like 2 hours in the every aisle. I'm like just grabbing shit, and then I'll bring.
You just want to look at everything. Yeah, I got to see what's new.
What you might want.
Yeah,
until you see it.
Kim won't let me. Now she doesn't want me to go because that's what I do. Like I'll lag behind because I'm like, 4 new cereals. Let me just check them out.
Yeah.
I have to hold each one instead of looking at it on the shelf. Now it turns in, and she just zooms. She zooms through there.
Makes no sense. You got to look.
Every aisle. Do you just throw things in the cart too, or do you like organize?
No, I just throw it in there.
Like if you're loading up a full shopping cart, like as you're shopping, you just throw it in.
Yeah, I mean, with the exception of maybe like a bread or eggs, I'll put it up. But everything else is thrown in there.
That's what I do.
It's horseshit.
This guy and my wife fucking
super organized.
It's like a damn fucking puzzle.
Now listen,
it's like a Jenga thing. Tetris.
It's a game.
Food
Tetris.
Tetris.
Right? It's a game. You have to, whenever you go in. I go in with a plan 60% of the time. So when I go in, like I know what I'm going to do, and I know I've been buying groceries at the store fucking 12 years. So the whole thing is I have to make sure that I have a place for everything in there. And maybe it's an OCD thing. It might be a little weird, but I'm an every aisle guy.
Yeah.
Have to. I have to. Because I also love being stocked on everything.
That's right.
Have to be stocked. Yeah, you have 4 fucking kids.
Yeah.
But shit's insane.
Even if I know, like say I only need 2 things, I still do every aisle. You know what I mean? Like say I'm going in there and I'm like, I need more lavish bread, just for example, and whatever, Doritos. I'll still go down every aisle, and then I go in there where I could have spent like $10 and I come out $140 later. I'm like, what just happened?
That's
I always get a snack. I have to get a snack if I go with Kim to the store.
Oh yeah,
because she won't buy them. She will not buy me one fucking snack for the house.
Didn't you have a story where she sent you the one time and you came home with like Oreos and you didn't even get what she sent you there for?
I got 3 snacks. 2 of the 3 things she asked for, and I forgot like the main ingredient. I forget what the fuck she was cooking, and I was gone for a long time.
Bob got lost.
Because like I burned one and went down to fucking Giant Eagle,
Yeah.
and I love that cruising down there. Hung out in the parking lot for a little bit. Strolled around.
Emmy, every time that Emmy and I go to the grocery store, like I have a problem with eating a snack in the truck. I don't know. It's just I'm horrible about it. I always have something to either munch on or drink when I'm in my truck, and I'm in my truck quite a bit. So, Emmy, whenever we're together, first thing if she knows she's going to be hanging out with me for the day, she's like, "Are we going to stop at the gas station?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're going to stop at the gas station, Em." And she's like, "Okay, I can get a snack, right?" I'm like, "Yep, you can get a snack." So when we go to the grocery store, she'll be fucking perfect. She'll be perfect the entire fucking time in there. I mean, just like, and I'll be like, "Oh, what kind of cereal do you want?" And she'll be organized with me and love everything and so sweet. "Oh, don't forget Sissy likes this water." And then at the end, she's like, we're getting ready to pull into our, check out. "Hey, Dad, yeah, can I get a snack bag of chips?" I'm like, "Of course you can, Emmy." She runs over there, grabs them, fucking picks them up, brings them over, and I'm like, this little shit knows exactly what she's doing when she comes here.
Fuck yeah.
She loves it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, loves her snack bags. She's the kids, they like the popcorn. Love popcorn. Whether it's real popcorn like popped in the microwave or the fake popcorn that you buy in the bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
White cheddar. The white cheddar popcorn is the way to go.
We were big popcorn snackers before like the whole keto journey and stuff.
Oh yeah, popcorn's a shit.
Yeah. I guess that's why we don't buy it now still, because like I won't sit there and eat it.
It's a light snack. Popcorn's
Yeah,
delicious.
I mean, I'll enjoy it. Kim will just be like, "Fuck, I
You know who else I found out loves popcorn and has the same concept? He and I had our lovers' quarrel. Greg Doucette. How our lovers' quarrel went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker loves popcorn. It turns out that he and I have a couple things in common, like a lot.
He does the smart pop.
Yeah,
That's what
like
he does.
I mean, whenever you are on a diet,
That is
the best
good
thing
popcorn.
Smart pop, yeah. Like the calories are low fat, and then you use shaky stuff, a little bit of salt. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, so there's quite a few things, and then other people would tag he and I both in like training concepts, and I'm like, fuck. But no, snacks. You got to be. I mean, we have a bunch here for Dean. Actually, we'll attest this one here with the Pringles. Pringles has been knocking their limited editions. I'm saying they're pretty fucking good at it.
I'm a little nervous today though.
I'm very nervous today. We have Dean ordered these for us. We have Pringles rotisserie chicken. I'm okay with the chicken. The roasted turkey was good. The piri chicken was good.
They are on with the poultry.
I'm cool with this. The chicken and waffles, delicious. I'm game for this. Sweet corn. Now I love white sweet corn.
I have a prediction about that one. I think it's gonna just taste like a cornbread type thing.
Cornbread.
I like cornbread though.
I love corn. That's what I mean. Like if it's like a sweet cornbread, like I'm gonna be into that shit.
I'm excited.
When I saw that, because I know, I mean, I'm a big corn on the cob guy, and I know
too.
you guys talk about it all the time. So when
Yeah.
I saw that, I was like, fuck, I got to get this for sure, man.
I'm excited
I love
for
corn. This is the one I'm scared
Questionable
of.
here.
So this one is the Baconator. This is a licensing deal that they did with Wendy's. Now listen, licensing deals always scare me because there's only certain people that pull it off really well. And the Baconator isn't something that I go for at Wendy's. Are you a Baconator guy?
No, I'm a huge bacon guy, but I don't. Honestly, I think I may have had like one Baconator ever in my life. I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not.
I don't eat Wendy's that often to begin with.
Oh, okay. Question. We'll move away from Pringles real quick. What fast food guy are you? Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's.
Not Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's burgers. I'd rather have me and Shane were talking about this the other day.
Yeah,
I'd rather have Wendy's burgers, but McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot
Yeah.
of people
Yeah.
like McDonald's fries.
I think that's about 90% of the population.
Yeah.
If you were talking about the two, they'd be like, yeah, Wendy's burgers, McDonald's fries, Frosties over the milkshakes or whatever the fuck they have at McDonald's because it never works.
Yeah.
I think-
Chocolate Frosty too. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
the vanilla.
in
I
there.
haven't had. I've never eaten a
I
vanilla.
don't know that I've ever
It's
had
just
one.
it's not even the same. The chocolate Frosty is
Awesome.
king.
Wonder what the
The van-
ratio is on sales. Chocolate to vanilla Frosties.
Oh, probably 9-1.
If it's 9-1, you'd think they'd cancel the
Get rid of
fucking
it.
vanilla Frosty, right?
I was curious, and I actually got one. It was really good.
I bet you it's good. I'm
Yeah.
not denying. Frosties are delicious.
I like the chocolate.
Frosties are good on their
Chocolate's
own.
It's a
amazing.
nostalgic
Yeah.
thing.
Go with the fries.
Yeah.
Those? Yeah.
A lot of people do that. Dip the fries in the frosty.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
a lot of
curly
people-
fries.
Yep.
Like you like the curly fries?
From where? Wendy's.
Oh, they
Wendy's
don't-
doesn't
they
have
don't
curly
have curly
fries. That's
fries.
Arby's.
No, they didn't. Wendy's have two type of fries.
They I think they redid their fries, right?
Oh yeah,
More into like a home fry or something. That isn't.
yeah, like it has like the
the.
real ends on like
Yeah.
like potato
Yeah, I like
ends.
those.
I like those better.
I like Wendy's fries better than McDonald's.
Do you?
I feel like
McDonald's-
Wendy's fries are always soggy.
McDonald's
they're
fries
always-
freak me out.
I like them.
They're weird.
They're
I don't know
so
what it is
salty.
about it. Yeah.
Super
I
salty.
do love salt. I am a whore for salt.
Like you can hear it in the bag, like all the salt in there.
Oh yeah, it's all over your fingers.
Yeah.
That's why I love Five
coated.
Guys.
Yeah.
So fucking
Guys,
salty.
fuck.
Five Guys
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah. Okay, back to Pringles.
Yeah.
So we have the Baconator. These ones are making me a little nervous, though. I've saw a ton of people tag us because they all know that we're on a Pringles kick, and these guys just fucking pumping out.
You know what?
different
These
flavors.
might not be bad because they're so good at this.
No, Pringles is killing their limited editions. This licensing deal here scares me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes companies just do licensing deals just to get people excited, not so much as for them to be good. Like us, and whenever we do limited flavors, like, bro, our goal is to get people over the top because we want people to be wowed by what we were able to achieve because, like, it's not a couple days into making
Yeah.
like a product. It's weeks. It's months. People, I saw a lot of disappointed people.
Yeah, I was gonna. There's been a lot of mixed reviews on those. So it's either people said they were good or people just said they were absolute trash. So I'm interested to see those.
I'm just weird. Like I'm like a bacon in the morning kind of guy only, like a breakfast bacon. Like I maybe 1 out of 10 times I'll get bacon on a burger. Like I don't usually get bacon.
Oh
on
no,
a
I don't do
burger.
bacon on burger. But we also have some chips that were sent to us from a fan.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh.
Right over here. Yeah.
Perfect.
I didn't know if you looked that far.
No, I
Made me
didn't.
nervous.
Zapps.
Yeah, you could explain them.
Yeah, so the one podcast we talked about the voodoo flavor. Apparently, that's a pretty widely. Jesus. Yeah,
Fucking
the
assholes.
voodoos. A lot of people have tried the voodoos.
Yeah, so these are some potato chips. They say New Orleans kettle-style potato chips, Zapps. We talked about voodoo. This is Jay's favorite flavor of all
Yeah.
time, right?
Mine too.
Yours too. So we got voodoo flavored. We got New Orleans kettle-style spicy Cajun crawtators. That's right up my fucking alley.
Yeah.
Then we have Cajun dill gator taters. I am a big dill fan.
I love Cajun.
I like dill shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Not many people are into it. Or maybe there are a lot of people into it because it's on a bag of chips. And then hotter than hot jalapeno.
Those would be good.
I'm into them. I found out that my fat ass loves potato chips. Mm-hmm. I got all seltzered up on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And I was fucking elbow deep in a bag of chips pretty much all day.
Yeah.
It was a problem.
I feel like it goes hand in hand with the seltzers. Like,
It's feeling light.
Yeah.
I feel like the seltzers really aren't fucking with my belly. I'm getting a little tuned up, and then I'm like, oh look, I can eat more food. Mm-hmm. Not really. It's not how that works.
So Bob, you've had just the voodoo flavor, not the other ones.
I've
right?
only had the voodoo.
I've-
I've never had these other ones.
I've had the voodoo flavor as well. I've seen these before, but typically I don't go for a bag of potato chips when I'm on the road. Like when I was driving for work previously and all that, I didn't go for these because they're potato chips. They make you fat. But here on this podcast, trying a couple doesn't make you fat. Do you know what does make you fat? When the podcast is over and we keep eating these fucking chips all day, every day.
Yeah, that's
that
what's
shit
been
will
happening.
make you fat. So we got all kind of stuff to try today. I'm excited. We'll go through some in a little bit here. But I don't know. Should we bang into something right now?
Yeah, let's
Get the Pringles out of the way
Want
first.
to do
let's
the Pringles or you want to
yeah.
do the Zapps?
do the Pringles.
Zapps.
Okay, let's do the Zapps.
I feel like, no, I was just saying the word Zapps. I think all I think is Bob Menery is getting fucking blown out of my mind, all fucked
rippers.
up. Zaps and rippers. And
It is hot in here.
it's getting warm. All right, which
That thing's off
which
again.
Pringles are we going with first?
I think we get the Baconator
Baconator?
out of the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I might fuck with our palates.
What should we put it? What do you think, Shane?
I think get it out of the way because if
Well,
you try it last,
Dean would know out
Dean
of all
would
of
know.
us.
I don't know.
That's
I mean, I say we knock it out because that I think is the most
It's gonna have the most.
anticipated one.
It's gonna be the most pungent.
Yeah. Listen, nothing could be more weird than that fucking prawn cocktail.
Okay.
that was disgusting.
What did that taste like? Shrimp? Or
It tasted like cocktail sauce with a fishy
Yeah.
taste.
Good smell.
I don't know. I don't think it's good, but it smells like kind of like a burger. I'll take mine too.
Oh,
Smell it first. You gotta stick your nose in there. Get in there.
smells like ketchup.
Yeah,
Smells like
smells
ketchup. I hate
like a burger.
ketchup.
I know. That's why I didn't want to tell you that.
yeah.
I think this is going to be light in flavor.
Yep.
Light and fluffy. I saw a crazy commercial. I don't know why I just thought you said fluffy. So I immediately thought of this thing on Facebook. Somebody like microwave soap.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen microwave soap?
Like a bar of soap?
They microwaved a bar of soap.
What does it do?
And it turned into like a fucking cloud of soap. And then they put it like there for people to grab like while you're in the shower, and they wash your hands and wash your body with it. Because it turned into like a fluff ball. Craziest thing online. I've never seen anything like it.
I never saw that.
I'm definitely not fucking doing it.
You ever microwave like aluminum foil?
Yeah, catch your house on fire?
Yeah. Like an Arby's sandwich in there because it like has the foil outer.
God
Yeah,
damn.
don't do that.
All right, Shane ate it. It didn't look good over there.
Yeah, he's making it.
Way better than I thought. Shane likes it.
That smells just like a Baconator, by the way. That box.
Is that what a Baconator smells like?
that's
Are
what
you
it smells
getting like a little bit of like pickle in there?
My palate's very fresh right now.
Mm-hmm.
I had fruit this morning for breakfast. That half a vegan diet. There's no bacon, so I'm still vegan.
I expected worse.
I expected way worse.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll definitely eat those throughout the day.
Oh yeah. Perfect for post training.
For sure.
People that gave these a bad review don't review chips.
No, we review chips.
Yeah, we review chips. Eat some shitty ones, and then you'll realize that these aren't bad. Wendy's and Pringles did a pretty good job on this.
I'm into them.
I'm okay with them. The bacon isn't overpowering.
Thank God.
The that condiment flavor isn't overpowering. Those are pretty fucking good. I'd say out of every burger chip or loaded potato chip that there is, that ranks up there. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 6.9.
Sex.
That's a high score. You're into
Pretty
them.
okay.
Yeah.
You'd give less than a 6.9 on that.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 6.5, 6.6. 6.5 was the first one.
6.5. For the Baconator.
Yeah, I mean it tastes good. It's just not what I'm looking for in a chip.
Yeah, I don't know that I would you go. I don't know that I would go out of my way to buy them. Would you?
No.
I mean, they're not bad at all. But
Well,
if
you are a chip like want to try things, I'd say definitely buy them
oh yeah, but I mean,
because they're limited.
yeah, true. Oh, they're definitely worth trying.
I wouldn't buy like 6 tubes.
No, I'd
I wouldn't
never
be
get
like,
a,
oh, I can't wait to eat them.
I wouldn't get a case of those.
No, I'd go with 6.9 is actually a pretty good score for what they are.
Yeah.
Like-
Pringles. Scale.
Yeah, my score was a little low.
Yeah,
Pringles scale.
I'd be 6.9 is pretty good. It's between that low, or like really low 7s and upper 6s. Yeah. Which one next? Rotisserie chicken or sweet corn?
Go sweet corn.
So you're going all in.
I want to.
Yeah, save the safe one for last. I think rotisserie chicken's gonna be good.
Corn.
It's corn. It's not cornbread. Oh, I took 3.
Corn looks like a corn chip.
No, it's not a corn chip, even though it probably should be, huh?
Tastes like a Frito.
It smells like a normal
I
chip.
love Fritos. I love them. Barbecue Fritos at a cookout. Those are my shit.
Shane. Damn, I keep grabbing 3 or 4.
I know. This is gonna get out of hand today. I'm gonna have to do. I did an hour and 15 minutes of cardio this morning.
Did you? I did 60.
I did an hour and 45.
Fuck off.
I walked to the front door.
Jesus.
Shane
Whoever
just-
thought
Shane just
fucking
got
Bob over there? I was sweating my balls off. It was a little disturbing. Like I got sick at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
that
did
one.
too.
Yeah. I didn't eat
feeling
snacks last night.
Oh. Right away, I get cream corn taste. You get that though? Like how cream
Oh,
corn
yeah.
tastes like?
I like them. Seth likes them too.
He's so mad and disappointed. These are the ones he wanted to like, I think.
Oh my god, those are bad chips. It's a fucking big no-go for me, fellas. I love.
I don't like them.
The Baconator's
It took
better,
2.
a lot better than these, I think.
I'd reach for a couple more of those.
I love corn on the cob, okay? I love my mom's buttered corn at fucking Thanksgiving. I am a corn person, okay? Those chips fucking suck.
I don't know.
No way,
The
dude.
initial crunch, there's so much butter flavor.
That's what I mean. It's a little too... The butter flavor and the incredible front end of corn will punch you right in the face. I love corn, too. I can't do this chip.
It is
Right.
very strong right at the beginning. That's what I mean. As soon as I bit into it, I'm like creamy corn or like you said, butter.
Buttered corn.
It's like I was inhaling and smelling corn at the same time, and I was like, man, I don't even get this much corn from real corn.
Yeah.
And that's what fucked me up a little bit. I can't eat them. If you are in love with butter and corn
Those
more
are,
than I am, which I find is pretty hard to fucking do, they're for you, but not for me. I'm going like a 3-7.
wow.
I didn't like them at all. I would not recommend that chip. Watch people go out and fucking search for it because they're like, I want to try something that sucks really bad.
I'd go low 4s.
Low 4s?
Yeah, like
I'm-
4-1.
Yeah, I'm probably somewhere in the 4s.
While I like it, I'm not giving it more than like a 5.7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could not eat more than one of those. I'm not going to either.
Oh, you know.
All right, so we got rotisserie chicken. It smells like a rotisserie chicken. I do have to say, Pringles fucking labels, their cans are awesome. They do a great job. Great job. We know how hard it is to make a fucking label and design shit, too. It's tough. People that do a really good job, Ghost does a good job with their stuff, too.
Yeah.
They do a super good job.
I could do these.
Yeah. Salty. They taste like another flavor.
Pretty good with the poultry stuff.
I think it's because it's salt. The more salt they can put on things, the easier it is. Maybe that's just what I like.
Yeah, it's a pretty faint taste, though.
Yeah,
Almost like a flat barbecue in a way, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
looking
what-
for.
yeah.
I didn't know how to describe like the similar barbecue flavor, but flat would be a great way
Yeah,
to
as soon as
describe
because
it.
that's what I tasted. I almost taste like a barbecue, but not. It's not strong at all.
Tastes like a chicken soup, like a chicken noodle soup on the back end.
It does like that. The aftertaste. What is fucking
I was
Martha
gonna say.
Stewart over here? You're high end making food.
Yeah.
Fucking Martha
Yeah.
Stewart and Snoop Dogg.
Chicken
all in
noodle
one.
soup with Pringles on the side. You ever hear that song? Chicken noodle soup with soda on the side. You never heard that song before? What?
What's going on right now?
I never heard that.
No, oh my god! I might have to play it.
Yeah.
Is it a rap song?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it's like a kid's song, like chicken noodle soup and rice.
No, apparently I didn't know there's a rap song about like my Gucci slides and fucking your bitch.
Yeah, it's a
The thing,
song.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chicken noodle soup right there by Webstar,
Young B.
2006.
Oh,
2006.
Throwback.
What?
Yeah, but that song's by Future, by the way. The Gucci flip flop one.
I ordered more.
Did you?
Hannah and I got some.
Nice.
Yeah. She's been such a good girl. No, we got so much shit to buy for the house. It's crazy. So much.
God,
Oh, man.
fucking hot in here.
The chips were delicious. I liked them. Baconator, I go rotisserie chicken, Baconator, sweet corn. Sweet corn was rough. It was rough. Rotisserie chicken, I'd probably say 7.5.
Fair. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
I'll give it a
wouldn't
7.6.
I wouldn't grab them over and over because I think that their regular flavors, I think outweigh that. Like a barbecue's better. You don't think barbecue's better than that? Oh, you're not a barbecue guy.
They do a barbecue flavor.
Fuck yeah.
I never had it.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, the kids, they like, Emmy likes their cheddar is fire. Cheddar's the best one in my opinion. Cheddar, sour cream and onion.
I like original.
You fucking would.
I know.
You weird bastard.
Simple guy.
I like pizza or ranch.
I'm
pizza
weird
ones are
with
good.
Make a
with
ranch?
pizza.
They make a ranch one, yep.
I'm weird with pizza flavored stuff. Like I don't really like the pizza flavored combos.
You like pizza flavored pizza.
Yeah, I don't like fake pizza flavor.
Tostinos are fake pizza.
Yeah. Gas
Yeah.
station pizza. That's
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like
God.
gas station pizza. Tons of flop with that.
I'll tell you what, Dave Portnoy murders the pizza game. Do you remember in the beginning when he first started doing them and we were watching, like, whenever he was in, like, before he even hit 100?
Oh yeah.
And everybody's like, fuck this guy, he don't know pizza. And he's like, we do one every day. And he never stopped fucking doing pizza reviews. And now he is, like, worldly known as the Pizza King. I'm like, this guy's fucking, it's awesome. Dude's an animal.
He is.
He does not give a fuck.
and they're so good. I think I don't know if it was you and me talking or Mike. I was like, they never get old ever.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they never
they're
do.
great.
No.
Each one is fresh. Like, there's
watched-
something new.
I watch every pizza review. It's so good.
Same.
One of my favorite is Bobby Flay and him, because
Yeah.
Bobby Flay was an asshole to him, and he was an asshole to Bobby Flay. And I'm like, this two New York, Boston dickheads going back and forth at each other. It was awesome.
Yep.
It's great. The personalities up in New York are unique. Like they are some
yeah.
unique individuals. Yeah.
He just did one. He wanted to love it. Like wanted to love the pizza. Like it was fancy pizza. Really, really good, but it was cold.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Because like they had like a parking procedure because of COVID. Like park in between the cones. Tell us your vehicle. We'll bring it out. Well, they were parked like across the street.
Yeah.
Even though they told them like the SUV and the color and all the shit. He's like, we sat here for like 20 extra minutes or 25 extra minutes. He's like, cold pizza. So he had to give it a cold score.
Oh, that's tough.
I think he's still get a very high score.
Oh,
'cause
really?
It was really good fancy pizza. It was my style pizza.
Cold fancy pizza is a little scary.
Yeah.
Fancy pizza's best hot.
He said what redeemed it stayed crispy even though it was cold. Yeah.
That's tough. Man.
Yep. I love talking about food.
We've been talking about food for solid. How long we talk about food for, Shane?
I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes.
We recording?
Yep.
Good job. Man, fucking killing it today. We've been abusing Shane, Jay, and Dean this week. They have been nonstop every day filming. The birthday party was a good time. Shane didn't see my ass. It was a solid picture right next to your face. I saw the opportunity. Shane was tired as fuck. He was red-eyed. He was like just and then I was like, hey Bob, I was a little tuned up. I was like, I'm gonna put my ass right next to his fucking face because it was this. Shane was so tired, just like. And I'm like, ass, right next to his face. Killed the picture. It was great.
It was great.
We got 2 angles of it. I got one. Mike got one.
How did you hear Mike saw Alexis? Because Mike was like, he heard me tell him what was going to happen. Mike whips his phone out and like is getting ready, and Alexis is just like, what's about to happen? And he's like, put his phone down like he wasn't doing it.
He played it off like he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, well, when it was happening, she goes, behind you, and I was like, I'm not turning around. Nope. Not fucking doing it.
Not doing it. Not getting caught in it. It's a fucking riot.
Oh, that's funny.
The facial expression is
Well, I saw
priceless.
Mike with his phone out, and I just was like, shit. So I
Oh,
just
no,
opened my
here it
eyes really
comes.
wide.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Good times. So what's life like in Florida, Dean?
Hot. You guys are. I can't believe how hot it is up here. It's hot.
It's a fucking scorcher.
Yeah.
It's intense up here right now.
That's what I was on my way actually to Pat's the other night. I was talking to my mom, who's down in Florida also. But that's what I told her. I goes, it's just as hot up here as it is down there. Mm-hmm. But everything's somewhat, I guess, similar to it is up here. Everybody's dealing with the COVID stuff still. Masks are pretty much being worn. At least in my county, they're mandatory in public places. So. But nothing can happen to you if you're not wearing them legally, which they say that. So most places you go out to, whether it's a grocery store or wherever, if you hit Lowe's or Home Depot, places like that, you'll see probably 99% of people are wearing them, though. There's always a few people not. So it's just a crazy, crazy time.
Wow.
It's like I feel, literally, it's like you're living inside a movie or something. And you look around and you're like, this is fucked up.
It is. I've been saying it's a simulation. I think this is all a game. And we're in it. Oh, man. So it's pretty... You live in Orlando.
Yeah, right outside, but I always say Orlando. Where
Disney.
I live, I can literally drive 10 minutes in like 5 different directions and be in 5 different cities. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's but yeah, right in Orlando.
I like Orlando. We went for a gymnastics meet in that place that we stayed at. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. It was a nice area. Lots of fucking people. Tons of fucking
Yeah.
people there.
Were you in like on Disney property or right
No,
outside?
we
You
were out right outside of the Disney property, not
Yeah.
far away. I think we were maybe like 10 minutes away.
Yep.
But yeah, really nice area. I liked it. Lots of people though. I don't like a lot of people.
Yeah, that's the.
I don't mind a lot of people on vacation. Like we stayed at this hotel that was awesome. This hotel was fucking sick. Apparently it's a big deal. I can't remember what it's called. Like some huge thing. Long words in the name.
I don't know.
There's a bunch of them down there. A lot of nice.
There's a couple hotels down there.
With,
Yeah,
like,
especially
big
by
names.
by Disney.
And but anyway, it was this crazy cool hotel, and they had this fucking sick pool, and sick pool, and there was like a balcony in the pool, like up top, and
Yeah.
then a cool pool bar. Like it was a fucking big resort type thing, not massive, but big enough to say it's pretty fucking big. Cool golf course there.
What color was the hotel?
It was like a cream.
They have like a red roof.
It wasn't the Red Roof
The Red
Inn.
Roof Inn.
No, I'm not referring to that.
I think it's a Marriott.
Okay.
And I think it's, I want to say, like the world center of something Disney, magical, beauty, blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were there. Kids loved it. Gymnastics meet there. Huge hotel, huge venue, all this. Ton of fucking foreign people because there was also
Yeah.
like some type of cardiothoracic convention at this place as well. So you had all these fucking little jacked fucking 10-year-olds running around with six packs, and then you see a bunch of doctors in full suits and everything, and girls in like fucking. They got their bikinis or their gym outfits on and all this. I'm like, look at all these fucking little jack kids and a bunch of people in full fucking 3-piece suits. It was wild. Awesome food was there, but like 2 weeks later, after we were there, apparently there was like this huge TikTok convention of all the huge TikTok influencers were at this same hotel, and the kids were losing their shit. It was fucking crazy, and they're like, we were just there. We should have stayed, Dad. And I'm like, how the fuck did I know? What are you going to do, hang out with the TikTokers? They just went TikTok themselves. They don't like you.
Can you imagine what that looks like? Is everyone just like
I would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Would have been crazy.
one
Bunch
gi-
of wiggle dickers.
What?
That's what
That's
Dave
what-
Portnoy
yeah, that's
calls them, little wiggle dickers.
What, TikTokers?
That's what he calls them all the time.
My
He
TikTok
calls them
wiggle dickers, yeah.
Wiggle dickers? Oh my God.
That's
what a
pretty
great
good.
name.
Yeah.
That's what he calls them all the
Everybody
time.
needs to put that vocabulary into your life, a wiggle dicker. I mean, that's a great name.
You stayed at the Orlando World Center Marriott, by the way.
Okay.
That one. Stayed there. Fucking great hotel. The bar, awesome bourbon. Like,
Oh yeah, killer selection.
oh my God, I was
Oh, yeah.
there. I was there. It was the by the second day, I was ready for some drinks by myself. So I go, and then I'm like, hey, what do you got bourbon wise? I was like, you got quite the selection. Got anything really good? And he's like, yep. And he started breaking out. They had the Elijah Craig 18, which is like a $500, $600 bottle. They had Eagle Very Rare, all kind of stuff. Really good. I was excited.
Bartenders get excited like when they're really good with their craft and someone comes in and knows their shit.
Oh, yeah,
they
had,
love breaking out the good
they had
stuff.
Sazerac. They had
I haven't had that yet.
They had George Stagg. Yeah, pretty cool. They had lots of good stuff. I might have spent a lot of company money at the bar, possibly. Pat didn't care. I didn't hear anything, so that meant he didn't care.
I mean, it's definitely.
I haven't heard a word about any of the money that I spend for the company, so apparently it's okay.
It's marketing.
Mark.
We're talking about it, right?
Yes.
It's amazing down there how many hotels have. I don't know if that one did. So many hotels down there have like a lazy river, by the pool and stuff. It's like almost standard.
This
Like
one didn't.
hotels.
This was fucking. It was massive. It was
Yeah.
a huge fucking pool. My thing is with all the pool trouble I've had at my house, getting the fucking thing to be clear and not. Apparently, people are having because of the heat. A lot of people are having trouble keeping everything right in their pools.
Gotcha.
So this fucking thing turned green on me, and then I had to fucking chemicals, all this shit. How the fuck do they keep that thing like clear and crystal clear all the time? All the people peeing and pooping in there,
just gonna
all
say
little
that.
problems. Yeah, people were pissing in that pool. It's huge. It was massive. It was as big as this motherfucking building.
All those little
100,000
kids.
square foot building. It was as big as
They
this shit.
probably got 10 guys on. Just make sure, no matter what, this pool looks like this all day, every day.
For sure.
Keep fucking
Absolutely,
Just
they
dumping
have to.
hammering,
chlorine in it,
hammering
like
chlorine.
nonstop.
Like I asked the dude that's been helping me with the pool, Pristine Pools. They came, they helped it.
Yeah.
And this dude has shocked the fuck out of this pool so many times. And whenever it started getting clear, he's like, "He might want to give it a day before we put the kids in." I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "I mean, I'd jump in it, but I don't want your 6-year-old jumping in this. Give it a day." I'm
Yeah.
like, "You got it, John."
Just
Thanks,
a lot of chemicals.
lot of chemicals.
Yeah.
Dean, you said you're putting in a pool, huh?
Yeah, this is the first house I've had. Like, I don't know how many houses, 5 or 6 houses, I guess, 5 houses. This is the first, besides our very first house that me and Tracy bought. This is the first house without a pool. So, finally putting one in.
Nice.
Which pools are expensive as fuck.
Yes, they are.
like-
I learned all about that. Very expensive.
And we, I mean, she did it all. Once again, she went through all the companies and we had several out that came out and gave us quotes and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, they range, anywhere from basically 60 grand to like 110 grand. I'm like, I'm not spending 110 grand.
To put in a nice in-ground pool
Yeah.
is not fucking cheap.
And we have, I don't know if you've seen like videos. Like I have a huge, I didn't put it in, but the people we bought the house from, a huge brick paver patio, and it's elevated, and so my yard slopes down a little bit, which also causes a problem because now you got to have a retaining wall. Retaining wall is a shitload of money. We had one guy came out to give us a quote, and was so worried about the retaining wall, he never even got back to us.
Get the fuck out of here.
He kept talking about having to get engineers and this and that, and he was supposed to get back to us with a
Fucking
quote.
grid that bitch and throw it in.
Yeah, the company we're going with is actually our next door neighbor's son-in-law.
Nice.
And there's like 3 generations, been in the pool business their whole life. And when we talked to him about the slope, he like laughed at it. He's like, "We do this shit. This is what we do."
Yeah.
I mean, like you guys talk about people that are good at their craft. He's like, "We do this shit every day." And he started pulling up pictures of showing me shit that slope like this. He's like, "We do this stuff."
He's
This
like,
is
"Hello, my name is Bill, and I install pools.
Yeah. He's
I
like-
can do anything."
Yeah.
So it's when you're talking about like shocking the pool, like because I used to deal with all that with, like I said, all the other houses I've had. I've always had a pool and had to treat it and do all that shit. And Tracy's parents live in our neighborhood and they have a pool. So to me, I'm like, just go over there and swim. I'd rather save $60,000, like, and they don't have to worry. My electric bill won't go up. But yeah, so finally putting in a pool, which I like though because in Florida it's so hot down there.
I mean, that will be a year-round thing.
Yeah,
you guys can use.
You can swim. I mean, there might be a month maybe you don't get in the pool down there.
Oh, there's a month where it's like 48 degrees.
Or like 58.
Yeah, up here, fuck. No, I'm excited for the pool when we move in because the pool, like how you said you have out into the patio.
Yeah.
When you come out the back door at my new house, there's a fucking cool aggregate patio with the fire pit, and then it steps down and it's all nice stone concrete or stamped concrete with the pool. And I'm like, man, right out the back door, just the kids can go out and play, and then I can jump in after cardio in the morning. I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
There's this vision I have in my head for it to occur. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
happen.
what we didn't want anybody touching like the patio, so that's what we're doing. They're keeping everything intact and coming, so it's going to come right off, kind of like the right center side of that patio. So keep everything intact and do it. So
the people that are doing the work for you, they've been busy during COVID.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Really, that's great.
So yeah, and prices have mysteriously gone up too. Since our first quote.
Like, somehow there's an extra additional $7,000 for COVID procedures.
Was our initial, granted it was almost a year ago I guess when we had the first quote from them, and then when we moved forward with it now I think it went up like $3,000 or $4,000. I'm like, Tracy told me that, she's like, oh now it's this instead of this, and I'm like, we didn't change one thing. She's like, yeah, price has gone up. I'm like,
so
what?
I was just at Lowe's. I was buying a bunch of fucking new tools and shit for the house, and was there, and there was this dude, fucking him and his wife, pushing huge carts full of fucking lumber, like big fucking 12-foot pieces of lumber, and I'm like, hey, it's like, you guys building a deck? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, I was like I had this look on my face, like, because he was kind of jerked off, and he's like, this isn't the lumber I wanted. And I'm like, should buy something different then. Like, kind of like, what the fuck? And he's like, there's no treated lumber here. He's like, I'm building my deck out of pieces out of lumber that I didn't want. The sizes are different. I was like, really? And he's like, treated lumber is running scarce right now. I'm like, holy fuck. You're going to start running, materials are going to start running out. So that's, he's like, everything's up in price. And he's like, yep. He's like, I can't even get the lumber I want for my deck.
Man.
Bro, he had fucking 16-footers of 2x12s. And I'm like, whoa, bro. Like, you're fucking, that's crazy.
Fuck, I wouldn't settle and get something I didn't want.
Well, I'd probably say right now he needs to build it.
Yeah.
Because if your wife tells you you're going to build it, you're going to build the motherfucker.
There's definitely
no blowjobs for you.
There's definitely an event in mind. Like, we need it done by such and such a day. We're having everyone over.
Yep. And then when like 4 years go by, and they're like, "Man, this deck is pretty unique." Yeah, I built it during COVID, and they're like, "Oh man, yeah, I remember that time. It was crazy."
I think.
Yep, those are 2x12s.
Yep.
I think probably anything house related has gone up, or you know what I mean, like it's or when you were asking if people are busy, because that built-in we just got, you know, the one I showed you in my family room.
Oh yeah.
When we met with that guy to do it, he was like 6 or 8 weeks out to start ours.
No shit.
Yeah, so that's how busy, and that's what he does is like just custom stuff like that.
I was sick. Did you see the built-in
So,
he got?
no, I didn't show him.
You got to see it. It's sick nasty.
Nice.
It's really cool.
But he was, I think we waited like 7 weeks, you know, and then they build like 90% of it in their shop or whatever, and bring it or whatever. And but yeah, we waited like 6 or 7 weeks, and then the day they were coming to install it was when I found the water leak behind the entertainment. Did you see that when my wall was all tore up?
You were like doing it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so they were supposed to come. Like I said, we waited like 7 weeks. The day was finally there. We're like, yeah, we're getting this built in. And I had this big ass entertainment center. So I was getting ready to leave because I had to go on the road to do some work. So it was like 8 in the morning, and me and Tracy, I'm like, well, we got to fucking move this thing because they're coming, right? So we're just moving the entertainment center out of the way, you know, and it's like 2 towers on each side, the centerpiece, the top piece. We get everything moved except the left tower. And I'm like, I start moving the left tower, and she's on one side, and I'm on the other, and I hear her go, "What the fuck is that?" I go, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Look," and I look, and there's like a 3-4 foot stain, but the baseboard is all stained. I'm like, fuck, there's a water leak.
That's
because
tough.
that wall backs up to our master bath shower.
Ah, gotcha.
So I leaned down and like my fucking arm went through the drywall.
Oh man.
So then we obviously had to, because they were coming at like 10 o'clock that morning. And this was like 8 in the morning. I like, hurry up and call them and tell them they can't come. So then to get back on the schedule again for them to do the built-in was like another 2 weeks later. Because I had the leak fixed quick. We had a plumber out that day. He fixed everything. And then like
Drywall
3 days
guy.
later, I had drywall guys out, fix everything. And then I still had to wait like 2 more weeks for the built-in to come. I was
Bro,
like,
that sucks.
yeah, so.
And you're in the most important room in your house.
Yeah, but I'm glad we found it before we had put the built-in, because it would be all fucked up.
Oh, dude,
Oh
man.
yeah. Built in
Like,
would have got fucked
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
See, there's a positive to everything.
yeah.
Positive to everything. Even, yep.
But it's always something. As homeowners, there's always something.
Oh, every fucking time. Every time I start a project, it's like a 25-minute project turns into 3 hours and something's broken.
That's
Or I'll start a project and be like, I don't have this, and I have to run out somewhere. And
Well, right now, that's my thing is I need to, now that I have a large garage, I need to accumulate everything that I'll ever need in this motherfucker so I can start doing things if things go wrong. Because having that house, there are things that are going to go wrong. Lots of things are going to go wrong.
yep.
Yep, lots. Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about the other night at Pat's about having somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Remember, we got in a whole conversation because Tracy's dad is, I don't know if he's one of those guys where there's like not a thing he can't do.
Yeah.
Like he just fixes everything,
my dad.
installs everything. So me and Kim were talking, but she was like, I was saying how I am. She's like, that's exactly how Bob is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's stuff I can do, but it might take me an hour, or it might take a professional an hour, or somebody that knows what they're doing an hour.
Yes.
It's gonna take me 5 hours.
Yes.
And frustration.
Absolutely.
Like throwing shit.
For sure.
Temper tantrum.
My- Yeah. Biggest problem is having the time to actually do well at that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can paint and I can patch drywall, but in order for me to do that, I need to make sure that I have it done in this period of time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even have enough time to spend with my kids during the week, and then come the weekend, I need to prepare for the next week, and I'm like, oh man, that 3-hour project that I needed to paint that room isn't going to fucking happen. And then it comes down to, okay, I need to find people that are really good at their jobs to come in and do it. Like I got a carpet guy
Yeah.
now, found a flooring guy, by the way.
Great.
Yeah, he's really great, awesome dude. His name's Brent. Brent Truitt does outstanding work.
Sounds like a flooring guy.
Yeah, he looks like a flooring guy.
Yeah.
Solid fella.
Nice.
It was great. Great conversation with him. He asked,
Sorry, I just thought of a really unique name I just heard, and I was going to look it up while you kept going.
yeah, no, he's a solid guy. He, he has his own flooring business, so it was cool.
So this guy, he was like a sales rep for this company, but his name is Bridger. I was like, wow, what a unique first name.
Bridger,
Bridger.
bridge with an R on the end,
Yeah.
legitimately spelled that way.
Bridge, R on the end. Yep.
What does he do?
He
Built
works.
bridges.
They work for it's like a shaker bottle company that I've been
Okay.
talking to. But yeah, his name's Bridger.
Bridger,
Yeah, from Colorado.
Colorado.
But I was like, that sounds like a Colorado name.
I was just gonna
Bridger,
say that.
got like a bridge, a ridge, a mountain.
Ridge.
Colorado, Bridger.
Bridger. Wonder how much shit he caught growing up. You think he caught some shit growing up?
Hey, Bridge.
Hey, Bridge, wouldn't want to cross you.
He's not even a fucking dad.
I know.
Yeah, total dad
He's
joke.
not
Nailed it,
dad.
Shane.
Oh, man. I'm so proud of that one.
Pat would be fucking over the moon right now. He'd be so happy.
Pat was dropping them left and right yesterday.
Oh yeah, he was eating them up. He's killing it. You have 4 children. Whenever you were naming your kids, did you take into consideration like them getting their balls busted for a name? Like, because I think guys do that. I don't know if girls do that. Women do that as much.
Yeah, I think we did. I mean, I don't remember offhand specific names, but I think we did. Yeah, because I think there was one that we we did actually think about it. And I'm like, no, people will say this. And we went, an opposite way.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it was. And it's just stupid. But
Yeah, I'm expecting something.
It is really
right
stupid.
Now.
So my third daughter's named Haley, and her middle name's Paige. And Tracy was fighting me because she wanted to name her Paige as the first name. And I kept saying no, because everybody's going to keep saying turn the page, which is just fucking dumb. And so I didn't want it.
But you thought of that because that's what you would say to the brother.
When I was
you're like, kind of been like, turn the page with this bitch.
I just thought of my adolescent, still the way I act now.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Well, that's what I was getting at, because like whenever you're naming your kids, like my brother, they're pregnant and they're gonna have a boy, and I was like, names, and I'm like, because with this, Jake hated his middle name growing up, fucking hated it. His name is Jacob Colby Feroce. Colby's a great name.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I like it too.
But he doesn't like it because of Colby cheese.
Cheese.
It being cheese, and everybody's like, Colby cheese, and he's like, fuck you. Like 8 years old, hating his life because his name's Colby.
Yeah.
His middle name is. It's not even his first name. I like the name Colby.
I like it.
I think it's
It's unique.
yeah, it's unique. Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking, that is a name. Colby Covington. Yeah.
Colby Covington.
Yeah, his name, yeah. But
What's your middle name?
What is your middle name? Shane?
Joseph.
Joseph.
Shane
Joseph.
Joseph.
Mm-hmm. Robert Kane.
Strong middle name.
Yeah, Kane.
Yeah.
Mine's Rocco.
What is it?
Rocco.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's my dad's name. My dad has no middle name. It's just his name is literally Rocco Perrone. So that's my middle name, Dean Rocco Perrone. And when you just said no, it isn't. I got picked up by the cops when I was younger. We were shooting kids with paint pellet guns, actually doing drive-bys, shooting kids. And so,
Good job, Dean.
so yeah, don't do that.
When was this? Last year?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, 2018. But
It was 2,700 days ago.
but we got picked. Well, it was when I had moved to Florida, and I'm from Michigan. I would go back up to Michigan. I was with all these kids in the summer, and I think one of them. There was only like one or two kids that were 16, I think, at the time. So I think that's about what I was. So he was driving, and we were just fucking around. But we got stopped, and some of us got picked up by the cops, and my dad had to. And I think I was one of the last people in the police car, and the guy goes, "What's your dad's name?" I don't know if he said, "What's my middle name?" or "What's your dad's name?" And I'm like, "Rocco." And the guy goes, "His real name." The cop. I go, "That is his fucking real name. What do you mean?"
It's really Rocco.
Yeah.
No, his name is Rocco. My name is Dean Rocco Perrone.
Yeah.
Like, wait.
It's a sweet name.
Yeah.
Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That makes you way cooler than I even thought you were, and you were really cool in my book. You just
do
went up
you-
another
like,
notch.
Do you go by Rocco at home at
Yeah.
all?
No, I know.
What do the
Never
kids
did.
have to say about this? Did they?
They don't say that shit.
I feel like they should start just
Call
calling
me
you
that.
Rocco.
I feel like if my middle name was Rocco, Adeline would be like, "Fuck yeah, that's awesome, Dad."
Hey, Rock.
Yeah, that's what for sure.
I'll go home and start making them address me as Rocco.
What do they-
I'm
what do they-
definitely changing your contact name in my phone.
What do they call your dad? Like,
Grandpa Rocco.
do they?
Yeah.
Man,
That's cool.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Was your dad a badass?
Yeah, he's loud. He's loud. And he is. He's loud and obnoxious. So when I get loud, Tracy's like, "Fuck, you're turning into your dad."
Yeah, for sure.
But me and my sister and my brother, like, my dad's one of those guys that like laughs and you can hear him like clear. Like you could be on one side of the grocery store and you hear some fucking obnoxious guy laugh. You're like, "Who the fuck is that?" And that's my dad.
That's awesome. I feel like that's a generation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My dad's similar. Like, everybody knew my dad because he was an asshole in high school, and everybody still knew him just because he was the life of a party. Like, anytime my dad was at work, it was work. And every time he was at a party, it was a party. Like, my dad made sure everybody knew he was doing whatever the task was where he was. So at parties, he'd put his ass on a window. Kind of like I did. Like, after I was on, I was like, "Oh my God, I did exactly what my dad does." Fucking whip his ass out, show his balls somewhere, just be a dick. My mom's like, "Huh, there's Greg."
Oh, there he is.
Fucking asshole.
Father like son.
It's so true. Oh, man. Rocco.
Yeah, my dad's so loud. My dad in Michigan, they have like a small cottage, or they live on a small lake in Michigan. So my sister will go up a lot. Friends that we used to live next door to, like growing up, one of the son's wife's family, they live on their parents live on the same lake, but it's literally like across the lake. So the one son was talking to my sister one time. He's like, "Yeah, your dad lives on the same lake. Like we hear him all the time across like the lake. Like it's not like a huge lake, but still they're like, yeah,
Carries across
we
the
hear
lake.
him like or whatever." I'm like, my sister's like so embarrassed. She's like, "Yeah, it's my
How
dad."
awesome is that?
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's not ever anything bad though. They just get a kick out of it.
yeah.
They fucking laugh. They're like, this guy's a riot.
It's my dad too. Just like loud telling a story,
Yeah,
loudest laugh in the room. It's just a dad move.
it is for sure. I've seen way more ever since we've been doing the dad stuff for the past like 3 years. I've seen way more dad moves on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I'm paying attention more now or everybody's just recognizing how cool it actually is. Like cargo short thing. Okay, this is pretty revealing for me. Somebody said about cargo shorts coming back in style, and then I was reading the meme. It was a joke of a meme, and I was reading it thinking, I didn't know they went out of style.
Yeah. When do they leave?
I continue to buy them and wear them because they're convenient and they're great and they look cool. But apparently they don't, and I didn't know these things. But who am I? I wear cargo shorts and jorts.
I have tons of cargo shorts. I
So,
have
like,
tons
you-
of them.
It's a dad move. I
You
think.
fully utilize the cargo short?
Absolutely.
I've never I've owned cargo shorts. I've never put anything in there.
No, I don't. I don't think I do either. I just have them. Like I buy them. I don't know.
Small children. With small children, you'll utilize cargo shorts, like a binky.
Yeah.
Drop quick
Binky,
access.
Yeah, quick access for the small items that I know that like. Okay, if I have the kid for the day, I do not want to come back to the diaper bag if I have the kid somewhere. So binky, boom, like washcloth thing to wipe his mouth with. You know, things like that. I just keep them on me because you know the kid's gonna fucking spill something on themselves.
For sure.
Right there.
Yeah.
So I utilize them. Yes.
I don't like feeling it against my leg down there.
I didn't either until I had to do more work with kids.
Yeah.
And then I stopped caring about my feelings and what I looked like and became a dad.
Smarter.
Yeah.
I stopped
that's
caring about my
wisdom.
feelings and my image.
Well, the worst is when like, and I've had even people do it, like, especially lately, like you're saying, like on Instagram, or I may be wearing them just because I'm wearing them, and somebody will like DM me like from the picture, and they're like, "Sweet dad shorts," like thinking that maybe I'm making a joke.
Like
but
you're
I'm like,
being funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing.
Fuck you, dude. Like this is what I wore today.
Yeah.
No joke. That
Well,
is
there was
funny.
who sent that dad thing? Was that you that sent the dad video with that?
Oh,
one
yeah,
guy?
yeah, yeah.
Bro, he had that. He had the whole dad thing
All of
nailed.
them.
It was great. The
That
whole
was
thing.
great.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, because I said it was like 5 things when I texted it to you, and you texted me. You're like, I have all 5 down.
Oh
You're like,
yeah, I'm
nailed
on
it.
them. All
Yeah.
of them. Every single one of them. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's how my head works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Cargos.
The polo shirt thing's pretty funny too. Like just how when you become a dad, there's certain polo shirts that you wear that are always there. Like I know,
Isn't it just funny that there's only certain events that they come out for?
well, that's what I was just gonna say. I have a specific, very nice white golf polo from Under Armour. It's very high end. It was very expensive. And it only comes out for a couple different occasions. Like it's a summer thing. If I have to go somewhere where I have to wear a collared fucking shirt, or it's still fun, but I got to look professional. Whatever word I'm looking for. White polo comes out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I'll wear like a polo to court, you know, to fight a speeding ticket.
How'd that go, huh?
Oh, went
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
They reimbursed you.
Walked away with no points and a check.
How about so this is pretty funny. You told the story to us and I was all excited.
Yeah.
So the cop, you went there, you were going quite fast.
Yep.
You got pulled over. Darcel went with you to make sure everything was good. And then you were talking to the cop and you guys were talking. Obviously, you're not an asshole.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, dude, da-da-da. And it's like he reduced it, and then you only had to pay this fine, but you already paid it, so they reimbursed you $65.
Yep.
Because it was a few $100 or a couple $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he told you that if you didn't show up, you were getting points.
For sure.
You were going to get points.
I was going to get 6 points.
And a suspended license for 2 weeks.
For sure.
Yep.
And they would have fucking stuck around for a while. Insurance would have went up.
For a lot of your vehicles.
Yeah.
All of them. And you kind of fucked you in the ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Really fucked your life up.
Yep.
Kind of the whole point of the law.
Yes.
Make you not do dumb shit.
Yep.
So.
I was going in just to hopefully reduce those points.
And he was a gentleman about it.
Yeah.
So, on the way home, you guys drove the truck, you and Darcel in the same vehicle. Darcel is a police officer.
Yes, he is.
So, man, his life does suck sometimes. Works all week for us, and then works as a cop on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dealing with the shit.
Yeah, it sucks. Just kidding. He has a great life. He's a great person.
He loves it.
But he does. He eats everything
He's
out.
into it, man.
He is. There's never a time that motherfucker is not smiling.
Yeah. Agreed.
But anyways, you guys are driving through. So in the same exact fucking exit area, that same spot that you got the ticket, you're fucking cruising in the truck.
Cruising.
Cruising.
Yeah.
And then
I was like, I'm pretty sure. I was like, this is where I got pulled over. And like, I look over at Darcel. He's like, yeah. He's like, this is the spot. Because like, there's only one downhill, windy spot that goes down to 55.
yeah. And you weren't really slowing down.
No, I was just going. I was like, what if we saw the same cop? I was like, we could fuck with him. He's like, no. He's like, no. He's like, you don't fuck with him. I'm like,
Dead
it'd just be
serious.
like a joke because, I just got out of it the same spot kind of thing. He's like, no, it wouldn't be like that the second time around.
He was fucking dead
He
serious.
was.
Like, face dropped. Like, fuck you. Do not fuck with that cop again.
Yeah.
Do not do
and I was
that.
like, I was just joking around. I was like, I wasn't going to do that. He's like, well, no, I'm making sure I really wasn't going to try that.
Yeah, he was fucking stern and saying, don't fuck with the cop.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, which I totally understand.
Well, absolutely,
Yeah.
but the whole thing of us always being fuck-offs and joking around and...
Well, I felt like me and the troop were like
Bonded.
like friends now.
I thought we were cool.
We exexchanged a few stories. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, you're not cool. Nope.
he's
He was
still
like,
gonna.
that's not how the fuck it works, dude.
He's still gonna do his job,
And this time he's going to fuck you.
big time.
Yeah.
And then that same judge would have to see me again too.
Hey, guys, it was a joke. I was just trying to be funny. And it's not that way, is it? They're like, fuck you. No, it's not
No,
that
it's
way
not.
anymore. Oh, yeah.
No, but it was good. They reduced the penalty to something different and still had to plead guilty, which I was a little bitter about.
It was...
I hate being wrong. I would have rather paid more money to be right, like for the fine.
That's literally... No, nope.
But no.
Which was in there which was crazy. You said that there was a couple other people that came in. They were a couple of jerk-offs.
Yeah.
And they had been in there
Shitty.
quite a few times, and they were sitting in the room, and like there's the mirror that like the cops can see through.
Actually, no. This was just the windows on the doors to walk into the fucking courthouse.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, like it wasn't even
It
double
wasn't
thin
even
glass.
that mirrored into the rooms where you were.
No,
sitting
like
there.
if that door had a window, like me, like flipping you off from like right
yeah,
here.
the fucking
Yeah.
the assholes in there were just flipping him off the whole time.
Yeah, and
Like nonchalantly, like under his arm.
Yeah.
Trying to give him this.
and we came out of after I was done with the judge. We came out, and the cop looked at me. He's like, "Hey." He's like, I saw you flipping me off through the window, and he's like, oh no, he's like, I was flipping her off, and like there's this random lady. I was like, this lady? I was like, you're flipping her off, and he was like, don't ever disrespect, being in this building and disrespect the judge. He's like, you're in here for a reason. You're about to go in and see this guy.
Man.
He's like, cut the shit.
That's what's that.
You know?
And you wonder, like, if I saw that,
Dude, he was
and probably
grown-
deals with it all the time.
He's like a grown young man, like being a piece of shit.
Being an
I was
asshole.
flipping her off. Lady's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, he was flipping the fucking cop
Sorry,
off.
I'm the lady.
Yeah, dude, like it
Fucking
was so.
Betty sitting here trying to do her
She's sitting
fucking
there.
job.
Yeah, she's like on their phone with her like sitting there with glasses on, like in the corner, and I'm like, this girl's here flipping her off. Like you guys didn't even come in together. They weren't there together. No way. But
Oh man,
yeah, it was tough.
fuck.
But no, it was great to hear Darcel talk with a couple of the troopers there and everything that's going on in their neck of the woods, and
Oh, I
with all the
couldn't-
COVID stuff and all the crazy stories and the calls they're getting and the things that they, like are told to do but not expected to do, but aren't mandated to do, and trying to find somewhere in the middle and just still be able to do their job.
Trying to be good people.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine being a cop. The more I keep seeing no donuts here. If anybody is big supporters of the police, we are, I believe strongly in having a top-notch first responding unit between the police and your ambulance, your EMTs, and your firefighters. Top-notch. That's if you don't support that, I don't really understand you in life. Mm-hmm. There are bad people, and there are bad eggs, or however you want to fucking put it, and it's our job to make sure that you hold people accountable, just like in any place and anywhere you go. But the big thing is follow a person on Instagram. No donuts here. Okay. Mike Coonihan. No donuts here on Instagram. He posts. He's an NYPD cop. He's a New York City police officer, and he posts constantly what's going on in New York City with them defunding the police, and it is terrifying. Terrifying. I couldn't imagine being a police officer. I couldn't imagine doing it all.
No.
Like, I mean, we all can do better as a society. We all can do better in our lives, and they're like, oh, well, we need to do this and we need to do that. I'm like, there's so many fucking fingers getting pointed. How about we just do a good job? Like, you broke the law. If I break the law, if I take your car out right now and I go driving like a complete fucking prick, I'm going to get pulled over. Like, nonstop, just erratic and a mess and all this, and people are going to call the cops and be like, hey, there's somebody driving this white Porsche on 66 driving like a complete cocksucker. And then I'm going to get yanked over, and they're going to be like, what were you doing? I'm like, I was just having fun. Well, sir, that's illegal. And then I'd end up in court and yada, yada, yada. But if I don't do those things, I don't end up in court.
Right.
You know, so, but right now, following Mike and everything that's going on there, it's scary. I couldn't imagine being a cop. There's cops that are getting ambushed. There's cops that are getting fucking shot. It's like, I don't agree with any type of injustice in the world, but I mean, being a cop, their whole goal is to keep the place safe. I'm not doing anything but harming myself. What happens? I'm just driving the car. There's nobody on the road. You know, it's still wrong. You're still not allowed to do it.
Still trying to protect you.
Yeah. So, I mean, and again, everybody can do a better job at everything, but fuck. It's wild to watch. So, like I said, if anybody's wanting to watch someone online talk about everything that is actually going on, bro, Mike's a straight shooter. It is wild. No donuts here. He's a famous cop in the picture. That handsome tattooed gentleman that was Jack.
Oh, yeah, Jack guy.
Yeah, the Jack cop. Yeah, super guy. But, man, couldn't imagine it.
No, I mean, yeah, Dee was telling me a couple stories, too, and I'm like, man, I was like, this is for a different breed of people. Like, the commitment and the things you got to go through and the hours spent. Like, he was telling me this story of, like, he got this domestic call and all these details, whatever. But, like, until, like, they get there, they figure out what the situation is, how they're going to handle the situation, and then if they got to take someone in and they got to go to the hospital first and then they get booked and then all these things. Like, one situation takes fucking hours
paperwork,
and then hours into like an overtime status till they can finish it, and then the paperwork. I'm like, for one incident.
Bro, could you imagine, could you imagine getting a phone call? You're a police officer. This is your job. You signed up for this. Your community, like we've talked about before. You got to be passionate about it. Do you imagine getting a phone call to go to somebody's house at 2:30 in the morning for a domestic violence call? Do you think that it's going to be like no alcohol is going to be involved, no alcohol or drugs?
It's going to be exactly how I think it's going to be.
Which is alcohol, drugs, possible weapons. It's
someone already hurt or injured.
Yeah, somebody's injured, and it's not going to be like, he hit me.
We're not going to talk this out.
There's no talking. Yeah. That's what I mean. Could you imagine? And then on top of that, everybody, bro, I'm not cool with the law. I never have been. I've always been like, fuck. Here comes this fucking asshole. He's going to tell me I can't do what I want to with my life. Fuck him. You know?
Yeah.
And then you got to go to a house where you know these people are possibly drunk or high. Or both.
Yeah.
Half naked, bleeding, or both are bleeding and there's weapons involved, whether it's a knife, a pot, a pan, fucking gun. You don't know. You're just going to go, hey guys, police is here. Fuck you. Oh, all right. So you want me to leave? You just called me. I'm just coming to help you out here so nobody dies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that.
You have no idea on any call. I mean, even when you pull somebody over, like you don't know how that's going down, or you know what I mean, or like you're saying, especially like a domestic violence, middle of the night, like you have no idea what you're getting into, and it's not like even if you get there, whether it's the male or the female or whoever, most of the time they're not going to come willingly. Like, you know what I mean, or like you said, if they have weapons, it's like. I mean, you couldn't pay me to be a cop. I mean, you couldn't pay me enough. And I would have said that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, before any of the current stuff's going on. I would never. So, I mean, talk about a set of balls, dude. Like, I could never. I just wouldn't be able to be a cop to put myself at risk and do the things they do and go into those situations. Now, on top of that whole situation, throw everything that's been going on in the country now, like on top of that, you're fucking crazy.
Well, and that's the tough thing, because you do see these videos. There are videos that you watch where there are cops that are abusing their power.
Oh yeah,
They do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the whole like small man complex. They're like, oh, this fucking dude was a douchebag in high school, and now he has authority, so he's a cocksucker.
Got a gun on his hip.
Yeah,
Now
all
he's-
that things, and it's like, okay, they're. That's why what I say with everything is just being a better person and holding these people accountable. Like, if Bob is stealing money from the company, I have to have a conversation with Bob. If Bob is stealing lots of money from the company, Bob has to go.
Yeah.
And that's and I mean, that's within any business or anything out there. And that's where we need to do a better job. And I don't think solving the problem is through defunding
No.
that. Or like, I don't know, man, it's tough. This is such a rough scenario, but good need to do a better job of policing the bad within their own community. And it is a brotherhood because, bro, like even fucking Brian Shaw, he got shot by a perp around here. Got shot chasing a dude down. Dude was 26 years old. Like, fucking dude was awesome. Huge supporter of us. I saw him in the gym every day for 6 months because he was working a shift where I was at Legends and he was too, every single day. Got to know him. Dude, he was a solid fucking kid. Like the lead detective and the chief in New Ken where he was killed was like, this was going to be he was going to be a big time detective in our area. Like, kid was just dedicated to cleaning up the streets, doing a great job. Well, then he ended up pulling this dude over. It was in New Ken, which is like it's a rough spot in our area. It's about 25 minutes away from here, and he looked at his job. His job was to clean up the streets to make New Ken great again, what it was, to make it a good spot to raise your family because it used to be great. And he's like, we got to get the guns off the street, we got to get the drugs off the street, and it's riddled with drugs down there. So he pulled the dude over, and whenever he pulled him, I don't know exactly the scenario that happened. I don't want to tell the story wrong, but long story short, whenever he went back, the dude took off running. Okay. Like he pulled up to the car. He went up to the car, asked the dude for driver's license, all his insurance, and all his information, and then the passenger took off, and he went after the passenger. He took off running after him, and he took off running after him, and the dude had a gun on him. And Brian's chasing him. Dude pulled out his gun. 3 shots. Hit him. He had his vest on, and it hit him. It apparently hit him in the collarbone and ricocheted down and ended up hitting his heart and killing him. But yeah, he just, like, that type of shit. Good cop, good dude. Dude just took off running. He went after chasing him. Went to chase him down. Dude fucking turned around and just started shooting him. Yeah, like, that's fucking, dude's 26 years old, trying to do a good job. And that shit happens. It's gut-wrenching. November 17th, 2017. That's when that dude got killed. Yep. It was intense shit. Fucking wild, dude. And that shit happens often.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's... I mean, what are we supposed to do? Not clean up the streets? Not get people that are criminals off the streets? We're just supposed to let it all go? Let it turn into the purge?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking got my palms sweating. Could you imagine doing that for a living?
No.
Like, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to just continue to let the areas just become even more riddled with drugs, more riddled with crime, and because everybody knows that within anywhere, it's a power struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the people that are in an area, they want more power. Like there's certain areas that down in Pittsburgh that are run by the drug kingpin. Like this is such and such's area. This is his area. This is his territory. I mean, yeah, because he owns the fucking he runs the drugs in this area.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild, and we're supposed to just let that go and pretend that it doesn't exist. Pretend that crime and fucking these poverty-stricken areas run by drugs. It's wild. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can't just let that go. It will spread. Because the fact that there are evil, bad people in the world does exist. And if there's not good, man.
Oh, yeah. It'd be nuts. Well, like you said, I mean, in any profession you have bad. Of course, there's bad cops. Just like in any profession, you have bad people. But like instead of defunding, maybe more training, better training.
Yeah.
Like more stuff like that to make them better cops and try to help weed out the bad cops if you can. But
Crazy.
I mean, I don't know, defunding them or I think it's going to have the opposite effect.
It's going to for fucking sure.
yeah.
It's happening in New York. That's what following Cunahan, No Donuts
Yeah.
here. He talks about it every fucking day on his shit. He's like, this is what's going on. This is what they're doing. It's like, holy fuck, this is going to be really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Really bad. Oh, it's tough. You do a better job. Oh, man.
I'm hot.
I know.
I'm
It's
so fucking hot right
fucking
now.
air conditioning guys are supposed to be here today. These cocksuckers.
I've sweated through my back of my shirt.
Did you
not
bring
that
an
bad.
extra one? No? I got
a sleeveless one in there I might put on. Or I got my Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian shirt tomorrow.
Yep.
Hawaiian shirt Friday. You got your Hawaiian shirt yet?
I don't.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
It's been a thing here for a while.
I know.
Get your shit together. You won't get made fun of for being a gay. Okay, it's okay.
All right, I'll go buy one today.
Good job.
We'll do a Walmart run.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Let's do it with our masks and everything. We
Yeah.
need to go up there.
Not wearing a mask. Did you see the lady that there was somebody that put like they made it look where she's wearing like a large mask, but it's two together. So whenever she was eating, she opens her mouth and it opens
Separates.
up. Yeah, she was like, oh, it was awesome.
Funny.
It's crazy.
I saw someone smoking a cigarette through the mask at a casino.
Yep, saw that one too. That happens. It's wild.
Classic.
Good job. Nuts. Like, I have such a hard time because I'm like, the whole everything. I don't think sports are going to occur.
It's hard to say, man.
I don't think they're going to happen.
I mean, anything that's not in motion right now, if it's not in motion and things aren't like stabilizing around here by August 1st, there's no way. There's no time.
What are you going to do with football? There's no way. Football's not going to happen. I don't think football's happening. I'd love to know the money behind everything. I'd love to know the money that's involved.
Like, will football play without people in the stands?
Yep.
They will?
Yep. I think that's what's going to happen.
I just can't see it. I can't see it occurring.
So there's so many people involved in a football game on the sidelines, trainers,
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you're going to start testing? You're going to test all those people?
And then what? They're restricted to whatever bubble status for them then too. They can't go home and see their families. They can't do anything.
Yeah.
Because like that's essentially everyone in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to go anywhere or visit people that aren't in the bubble.
And who's filming it? Because there's productions that have to occur.
I don't know.
Like, think of how much I would love to see the numbers, the back end of a football team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to know all their avenues of revenue. I want to know everything, and see how this would be a good idea with not putting people in the stands. And
What happens if like half the team test positive during the season? you know what I mean? Like then what? Because there's been some team like wasn't it Clemson or didn't one of the college teams have like 23 people?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it's Clemson.
So
Clemson had like 23 players test positive.
but here's
They test positive for everything.
Well,
Just
yeah.
let them go.
You don't,
fuck
have,
'em, they're okay.
you don't even have to get tested to get
That's
positive.
fucking three-wheeler Sheila over there. She's a rough one. Everybody got something from her. Bro, I don't care. The cases are going up, but deaths aren't going up. They're not. They're kind of going down. So I'm like, oh, so that means that like the survival rate is even higher, and like I don't give a fuck who gets it now. Like they're like, oh, there's 3,000 new cases. Okay, and 2 people died. Well, you guys have been fucking skewing these numbers since the beginning, and you're supposed to be super intelligent, and now you're telling me that you just get something wrong, and you're really sorry about it, but believe me, next time I'm going to get it right. So fuck you guys. This is all a fucking sham, and it's all bullshit. I don't care if every motherfucking American in the country has COVID-19. I don't care. Because the death rate, or the survival rate is now 99.98. Okay, guys, fuck off. Don't really care. Because if you get sick, hey, if you have COVID-19, I think everybody has realized, let's just maybe stay home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of like the flu, because you're going to feel like shit. You shouldn't go anywhere. You should probably like not get your coworkers sick.
Yeah.
But then when you're better, because you're going to get better, you should come back to work, resume normal life.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you guys were here the whole time.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Okay. Nobody. Yep. And then would you say Florida? They said Florida had like 90,000 new cases.
No, it was a percent.
It was like 90%. What was it?
Yeah, I actually saw like 5 or 6 people post it this morning. I was on Instagram and Facebook. I saw several people. It said something like, I think 33 labs or whatever got busted for, and it said like 90. They were reporting like 90% positive tests or whatever, and then they found out it was a mistake. It was like 9.4. So it was like a 80% mistake or variance.
You mean to tell me you guys are the smartest people in your state handling all this shit, and there's been that many labs that have made a mistake? Okay, that's legitimately impossible. Legitimately impossible, because that would mean that like to have that as a real mistake. They're being told to do this. Mm-hmm. This is the way this is being conducted is just nothing but absolute bullshit.
Well, like what we said earlier, but before we were on here, it's like 2 or 3% could be like a mistake, not like a 90%, 80%. That's not really a mistake.
Not a whole fucking decimal point.
Yeah, it's a pretty big mistake. Let's say that.
It was only off by 81%.
Yeah.
Listen,
good.
Just 81%.
It'll be fine.
It'll be good.
It'll be all right.
How is that fucking possible? How are people actually believing all this bullshit? Like, the news is the biggest bag of shit out there. Like, this is all fucking poop. This is all fucking garbage.
Yeah.
It's all fluff. It's all a bunch of shit.
It's so hard to think about and talk about, and it's just
90% wrong. If you were 90% wrong about a release, or I was 90% wrong about a release, if Shane was wrong about 90% of a release, any of us were that wrong, that wouldn't just be a simple apology. No.
No, it would be like a sabotage. It would be one of us tried to fuck over the company purposely because we wouldn't make that big of a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, whenever you look at it from a logical standpoint, you're right. That's a great word, sabotage. Yeah, if you were 90% wrong or 80% wrong, if you were 50% wrong.
If I'm 8% wrong, it's because I'm like, fuck,
there was a fuck up.
I forgot to put this right here.
God damn.
Damn.
Well, it's like having a release and we sell out, and then you got to go back and tell 90% of your customers, sorry, we were actually out of stock. After they already bought, you know what I mean? It'd be the same thing. 90% of everybody on release day, sorry about that. We're actually out of stock on that, oversold. Now you got to refund every 90% of the customers back.
Oh,
so you're gonna have some unhappy people.
Oh my boy.
Not 9% of it.
But it's just a mistake.
And then their response was, "We made a mistake. Don't worry. Our goal was to freak you out, which we did.
Yeah.
So we're going to retract it now."
Which will make little news.
Yeah.
The 90% positive is huge national news, but then the mistake, you don't hear about it.
It's crazy how they manipulate. That's what I mean. This is all a bunch of shit. And we'll end on this, and then we'll move on to some more snacks. Fuck my belly up here.
Yeah, nice.
How crazy is it that all these celebrities and all these people that talk about coronavirus, COVID, flattening the curve turns into staying at home and not doing a fucking thing, to all the riots and all the protests, and everybody is very, very fucking outspoken about all these things, rightfully so. And then whenever we find out the biggest child pedophilia, human trafficking ring of history, nobody is saying one word.
Nothing.
Nobody is saying anything. No one in those positions are talking about anything. That is wild, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
If that doesn't speak volumes about what the fuck is going on, then I don't know what is. Jeffrey Epstein is known to be the kingpin in child human trafficking ever in history. And nobody is talking about Ghislaine Maxwell being arrested, which was his fucking right-hand woman.
Yeah, she knows everything.
Chrissy Teigen, did you see that? John Legend's wife, she deleted 60,000 tweets.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Because she's in on it. Her and John were on the flight logs, and she's like actually part of this whole satanic worship, crazy fucking wild shit. Like she's made fucking thousands of tweets, like little symbolic shit about bagging on and about talking about children, babies, fucking Christianity, all these things, and she's just deleting 60,000
yeah.
60,000 tweets. And it's like, fuck. Yeah, nobody's talking about these things in the news. How's ABC not covering this? How's ABC not like, listen, hey, we got the biggest fucking kingpin in child trafficking of all time. Nuts. It's fucking insane. Give me a fucking break. That's nuts. And here we are talking about, flatten the curve, close the restaurants. Hey, you guys can eat at this restaurant and drink alcohol. You can drink alcohol only if you eat.
Yeah, as long as they're in the same transaction.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, that's really a written bullet point on this fucking thing.
Written bullet point in Pennsylvania. You cannot get served alcohol without buying food.
But if you buy food, you can have it. Also, you can get it in a to-go cup.
Yeah.
Since when is this fucking Vegas that I can take a fucking drink out of the hotel and walk down the road with it?
So you're telling me I can come get a couple of fucking 36-ounce margaritas, put them in Sippy Cups in my cup holder, and drive home?
Yeah, can I have a carrier, please?
We had some Mexican restaurants.
Seems like we do this in Florida all the time. No, what you're talking about.
Even when we were in like the lockdown, there were some Mexican restaurants that were selling pitchers of margaritas to go.
Fuck yeah.
So you could, and a lot of people were doing that.
So then you get pulled over, and they're like, excuse me, sir, what's in the Sippy Cup? Nothing. Sir? Actually, it's these 36-ounce margaritas that you can go get over at Cozumel over there.
It's okay. You're allowed to have these.
They told me I could have them. Did you drink any of those? No.
Sir, there's a straw in one of them.
They come with straws. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I know, it's wild.
This is insane.
Are bars still open up here?
Bars are open only if you buy food at
If you
them.
buy food, okay.
Yeah.
See, down there they closed. If I think it's something like if 51% of your revenue comes from alcohol, all the bars have closed down. So like nightclubs and bars, or like strictly bars, all closed down.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
even like I said, even if they may have food, but if 51% of your revenue comes from alcohol, they're closed. But like all the restaurants are still open that can serve alcohol.
The nightlife in Pittsburgh is fucked.
Yeah.
You're right. I believe that is they're
There's gonna be so many that never come back.
bro. Fucking many.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's fucking a lot of shit up. Oh, it makes me sick. You disgusting fucking cunts. That's what it is. Like, I don't get too upset about too many things, like, because there's always a way to work around it from a calm, well thought out process. Like, as you go in life, you got to learn how to handle situations and scenarios and do a better job, because there's not many things in life that you're not going to not run into a problem or be able to find a solution. You can't just go off the handlebars all the time and be a fucking asshole. But in this situation, I have nothing nice to say about any of this and how skewed things are. It's fucking crazy.
Excuse me.
Bad people.
Yeah.
But moving on. I want to eat some snacks and fuck my belly up here because I'm going to work out today again. So, I mean,
I am hungry.
You're always hungry.
I am.
You're like the fattest skinny person in the world now. Are
So-
you under 190 pounds yet?
Close, right?
I'm really close, dude.
Were you like 190.6 or some shit?
Not quite. I was 191 last Saturday, and then I've been keeping my weight up, and then again this morning I was back down. I was back up to 199, like after hydrating and all the food this week, and then I just had 2 back-to-back big workout days. I'm back down to like 192.
Oh boy, you're fluctuating some fucking water, dude.
Yeah.
Vitamins and minerals, very important.
Yep.
Fluctuating some shit here.
Well, I found this other thing on my watch. Like it calculates like my resting or not
Metabolism?
resting. Yeah, I guess like the calories
Kind of,
burned
quote, unquote.
when I'm not working out.
Yeah.
Which like expedite after a swim.
Yes.
It's fucking wild. Like after I swim, I don't know what's going on with my heart rate or whatever this is tracking. Yesterday I burned 3,900 calories.
It's that extra pool water. Gets in your skin.
It's in
Heats
there.
you up.
It's in there.
Betty.
Would that be similar to like where some people say like a HIIT training session? It will you end up burning more calories throughout the day than you would like a steady state cardio
Yeah,
session.
so what he and I have been talking about, not a lot on here, has been that like I'm like, dude, you are like any people that say you're burning calories during cardio. Yes, you're burning calories during cardio. However, with him, as much as he's training, the way he's training, this motherfucker is legitimately burning calories 24/7.
Yeah. It's why I'm up all night. Like I'm up all night now. It's fucking weird. Like I still get rested and I still feel good. I sweat and I'm going all night.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Metabolism's on fire.
Yeah,
Out of
and
control.
and now that like I started mixing in like some workouts my heart rate will be elevated and I'll be in that 170, 180 range, like really high tempo.
Yep.
But then I'll do a bike workout like this morning where it was an hour and 45 minutes, a little bit slower pace, lower heart rate in that like 130 range for almost 2 hours.
Wow.
It just drips and falls off me.
So that's what Dean was equating was the HIIT training. That's why it's so popular, because they say what it does to you, and that's why Mike Menser, I mean, he was the guy that fucking, and Dorian Yates, like it's so high intensity that you get a similar or more of a benefit from
Yeah.
throughout the day, where whenever you do a workout like that, it's intense. I don't think that we can even calculate that or relate it to anything, because you're like, oh, I ran the bike for 2 hours this morning, when like you're like, oh yeah, and then later on today I'm going to do some weight training. Holy fuck, dude! The amount of calories your body is working is over the top.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But and the most important thing is just having a clean, well balanced diet. No longer like keto, no carbs. Very bad fucking idea. In your situation, you need to be well hydrated, well nourished in every aspect. You are now a performance athlete, where your performance is everything. So food is all based on your output.
Yeah, the bulk of my food has to be quality. If it's not, I'm
Like 99%.
yes. Yep.
Like eating a chip here, you're like, oh, I can't eat it because I'm going to get fat. Meanwhile, it's like, no, the chip's fucking gone. I just can't feel like shit, and I can't have my output be fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like the Taco Bell I ate and then the large pizza last night, not good.
Bro, we're on that fucking Zoom meeting, and Dean's eating a pizza, and I'm like, bro, I didn't even know. What the fuck is going on?
It looked good.
Tasty. Iani's is good though, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
It is
Yeah, it was
fire.
good.
Fire pizza.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some more chips. We'll close out with the chips and then some fucked up questions. We have Voodoo. These are Zapps potato chips, New Orleans kettle style. Voodoo, Cajun dill gator taters, spicy Cajun craw taters, and hotter than hot jalapeno. Jalapeno. What are you going with first, Shane? You name it.
Jalapeno. Gotta get the hot one out of the way.
You wanted to save that,
You
didn't you?
you gave him that power.
God damn it.
Yep.
I knew he would. He's all right, let's go.
I love chips.
I like this bag.
Love them.
These are fucking definitely going to be hot. I was like smelling the microphone right now because I could smell them.
Will they fuck us up for the other flavors?
I think they might. Like these, smell these and tell me if you go first. I smelled the microphone. I'm not even.
I'll give you permission to change them.
They might be hot.
They're fucking.
They might be hot.
They caught hotter than hot.
Yeah,
Dean's like, I don't know. I fucked with something.
no, like the other jalapeno chips we eat. I mean, they smell similar.
Yeah.
Those are pungent.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with those ones last. I'm sorry, Shane.
That's okay. It's
Okay.
allowed.
All right,
we're
so
pushing
we're
them
going to go with
aside.
3 spicy Cajun craw taters, Cajun dill gator taters, or voodoo.
Let's do the dill.
Do the dill.
Dill.
I like dill stuff.
Me too.
I don't know why.
House of 1,000 Beers, they do a dill ranch on their buffalo chicken ranch
that's
pizza.
right.
Homemade dill ranch.
Yeah.
It is fucking fire, and I'm not a ranch guy.
I have, that Gaines Bakery has it. They just came out with the dill ranch.
No shit.
Yeah, it's one of the new flavors.
Probably
What
good.
is it?
Gaines Bakery. They're in Texas. They're a meal prep company,
Is it
but they have the sauces.
I use
Yeah.
the sauces on my salads.
Yeah.
In there, yeah. These smell incredible. I love kettle cooked chips.
Me too.
Such a fat fuck. Oh, what a throw! What a catch! Like fucking
nervous there for
Steve
a
Young and Jerry Rice.
I
over
knew it
here.
had weight on the bottom, so it like
the belay. A belay over there.
just toss it right here.
Don't. No, Shane's not as good.
I'm gonna do it.
Shane's a baseball player. He could launch that.
Just it's in the
It's
wrist.
not gonna work. It's not.
Oh.
I finessed the fuck out of that. You get that, Shane?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These are my shit.
Yeah.
These are delicious.
Taste is perfect. The dill and the ranch.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This with like a little hoagie sandwich.
Oh yeah, I love, dude. That's my thing. Sandwiches and chips. I'll eat like
I'll put anything on the lavish bread and roll it up in there. Like I'll do like lunch meat stuff in there.
or like just like 5 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and then a separate plate of chips.
I've been there.
These are really good.
Man, I am impressed.
I want a soda right now so bad.
This is exactly why I love dill shit. I love that. Delicious.
And the taste, I think the taste is literally perfect. Like you get half dill, half ranch. It's like one of them doesn't overpower the other at all.
Good job.
Really good.
Shane,
I thought they were good.
I
I'm
don't
not like a
think
huge dill guy, but I like
Yeah,
them.
Shane's not a dill guy. If you're a dill person, me personally, like I will purchase usually like a spicy dill. I like spicy dill stuff.
these are going to get cooked here.
Hey, where?
Oh, yeah, they're going.
Where are these from? Like, I mean, I know I sent them to you, but like, where are they from or located? Or where do you
Internet.
get them? The internet. The interwebs.
We back
line?
home, like Wawa. Back home, Wawa always.
We have
had-
Wawas everywhere.
Wawa
in Florida.
always had these like in front of like the hoagie section.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
in
where
front
we
of
would
the
get 'em.
Sandwich spot.
I never saw some of these flavors though.
I see them in little bags when I would
Yeah.
travel. When
I gotta
out
look.
There, yeah.
Wawa we have them everywhere in Florida. So, but I never go in. I pay for.
They
gas
have
and
such a
stuff.
New Orleans
They hardly
style
ever go
look
in.
to
They
them.
should
That's
have
what I
them
like.
there.
Yeah.
Why did it pull up Zappos? There.
Oh, it's because
Zapps. Soul food snacking. Man, I can't say that word.
Utz owns them.
Oh yeah.
Who does Utz?
Yeah.
Utz.
That's
Utz,
pretzels.
Utz.
Fuck. What do you think? Spicy Cajun craw taters?
Yep.
So what are you scoring those dills?
High.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm giving them an 8-1.
Whoa. I was gonna go 7-9.
Yeah, 8-1.
I would say
I am very, very impressed with these. Ooh. Is that's your kind of chip?
So
It's like, I
there's-
like them.
I like that shit.
Oh, the
Yeah.
smell on that.
Yeah, right.
I like it.
I like it.
Dean liked it.
Listen, I have this thing in my head.
It almost smells like a jerk chicken in a way, like the Caribbean jerk, right?
It's like that. I don't know. I don't know what like Creole food is because one of my bucket list items is to go to New Orleans and enjoy the cuisine.
Yeah.
I know. You know how I say jambalaya?
Yeah.
Everybody fucks with me. I know where I heard that word now
Where?
because I'm always like, I want to go eat jambalaya, and they're like, what the fuck is jambalaya? You fucking heck. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah.
Pierce Brosnan calls it jambalaya.
Yep.
Yeah.
No pepper.
No pepper.
He's allergic.
Yep. That's
Best
where I
James
got it
Bond.
from. Oh man. It's exactly what it says on that fucking label.
Good Cajun flavor on it.
It has that Cajun, and it feels like it would taste like crawfish. You know how like Cajun crawfish? This is what I imagine it would taste like.
There actually is kind of weird. That actually is like a crawfish taste to it in a way. And I haven't had crawfish in a long time, but I mean,
Okay.
They're pretty good.
Those are fucking delicious.
Not scoring them nearly as high as the dills, but
wash
All right.
them down with some Seventh Gear.
This fucking dude is drank. He
been
drank coffee
sipping fucking
and
seventh gear for 2 hours.
fucking ridiculous. Listen, those things are exactly what I would go and buy.
I need one more.
Yeah, they're delicious. I'd buy those on like on a drive, especially if I was on vacation or summertime. That's a fucking phenomenal flavored chip. If you wanted something that was different, unique,
Good with a cold beer.
fuck yeah,
Seltzer?
Good, yeah, seltzer or like a crisp light beer. That's it. 8.2.
Oh wow, higher than the
Higher
dill.
than the dill.
Fuck yeah, those are they're exactly what it says on the label.
Give it a 7.7.
Okay.
It's been a couple years since I had these.
These things are phenomenal. Zapps is killing the game
Yeah.
here.
I like how it's like a lighter kettle cook.
Yeah. So what is the voodoo? The flavor supposed to be?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it doesn't taste. It doesn't
Like voodoo
smell
to
like
me
I thought.
seems like it would be like a hot one, but it's not.
It's not. No. It has like a.
It's like a
It's like a vinegar smell to
Yeah.
it, possibly.
Kind of almost like a salt and vinegar type
I don't know.
chip.
Yep.
One that fucks with the roof of your mouth.
What'd you think of the Cajun taters?
I like them a lot.
Did you?
I'd go 8.5 probably.
yeah.
Whoa! Look at Shane go. That's
Really?
his shit.
Yep.
Yeah, these I could smell the vinegar on these
Yeah.
big time.
Man, Zapps is by far killing the game here.
These are good. These would be good with a nice sub, hoagie, whatever.
What in the fuck is that?
Unique, right?
Good though, right? Almost refreshing. Right? So weird.
This is the weirdest potato chip I've ever eaten.
Definitely vinegar. It's like a
It's
salt.
like vinegar and then it's sweet on the back
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like vinegar and ketchup, I think. It definitely
No.
tastes like ketchup a little bit.
What?
I don't get ketchup. It's like a salt and vinegar, but like a step, like a better than a salt and vinegar,
It's
right?
like a smoke on it too, like a smoky.
Yeah, something's in there. I have no idea what that is, but that is what you'd get a sandwich with.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's a sandwich chip.
Because the flavor's not, if you had some sort of barbecue or one of the others, you have a big flavor chip. These are very still flavorful, but like mild. They're not going to take over the sandwich or anything like that.
What a delicious chip. Almost refreshing.
Did I pass them to you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's features salt and vinegar with a smoky barbecue sweetness, spicy jalapeno kick.
Man, you are good, Bob. That palate.
It's on point right
That
now.
palate is out of hand right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go with, it's a rookie score, but I'm going to say it anyways. 8.0. I think I'm still on the craw taters.
Give it a 7.9.
7.9. These things are jalapeno through and through. All right, these are the hotter than hot jalapenos. They legit say hotter than hot.
Oh man, I just gotta. Yeah, that's some strong.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
I love hot shit. I love hot stuff. Fucking.
Shane likes jalapeno chips.
Do you? Really?
There's that like hot hazy sky. Looks really hot out there.
Supposed to be hot as fuck today.
Yeah.
In the 90s. Oh yeah.
Little sting coming out at the
Yeah.
end.
Great flavored chip though. Like at the end there, you get like the taste of the actual chip.
Good.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That's the best jalapeno chip I ever had.
Yeah.
I agree with Shane. This is the best jalapeno chip
I
I've
like-
ever eaten.
Agreed.
They are. I mean, they're not like overbearingly hot, and I love hot stuff. But they're the jalapeno taste is similar to some other jalapeno chips, but these are definitely you get a little bit jalapeno kick, a little
I
hotter.
scored these fucking chips way too low. I've scored all of them at least 5.5, half a point less than what they should be. I'm downplaying these chips so hard. These chips in their
good.
categories, if you were like, oh, like, what's the best jalapeno chip you've ever had? Fucking Zapps. What's the best unique chip you've ever had? Zapps. What's the best Cajun flavored chip you've ever had? Zapps. For fucking sure, these are the best flavored chips in their category. These, if I was like, oh, what's the jalapeno score? Like if you were like scoring the jalapeno chip, those are fucking 9.3 in the jalapeno chip
I
category.
was gonna say 8-9.
There's not much better. Man.
Yeah, I think you were just scoring them against each other.
Yeah, I was scoring them against other chips overall, but if like you were like, oh, like what's the best Cajun chip? Fucking those spicy Cajun crawtator chips. Fuck, those were my favorite chips.
I'm gonna say
This whole
one of the
time.
better kettle style chips I've had as well.
If you are a snack person and you love your chippies, I would go get Zapps or
It's
anything.
fucking zapped. You know?
Zapps.
The flavors are they nailed them. Like the flavors are exactly what they say on the
Man,
label.
I'd love to meet these sons of bitches.
Made in Hanover, PA.
But I would explain why they're out there by you. Where by you was you where you were, not now,
Not anymore. Not today.
not tomorrow.
Not ever.
Western PA through and through. You sick fucking yinzer.
I should have been born here.
You should have been. You are a Western PA guy. You want it, the yinzer is just like seeping into you. Mm-hmm. So I showed Hannah the fucking Pittsburgh CSI thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's disgusting. Like the accent and how they are. I'm like, that is a fucking like that is hardcore down in the middle of Pittsburgh. I was like, mine comes out when I'm really tuned up. And she's like, I have never heard it. I'm like, when have I been really tuned up and you weren't? And she's like, never. Yeah, she's like, that is a disgusting accent. That's Pittsburgh.
What a great chip day.
I am fucking
Chippies.
loved them. Awesome. I'm excited.
Really good.
Zapps. Now Dean and I are going to work out and burn off all this shit. I'm going to start sweating Cajun crawtators.
You smell like crawfish.
You smell like a Louisiana disgusting whore.
Is
Did
that
you
dill?
shower yesterday? Is that
dill?
Is that dill? Good times. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Today was an outstanding day. Dean, I can't thank you enough for everything that you do with the company. Make sure, everybody, that you go follow Dean on Instagram. Instagram, the new YouTube channel with Axe Sledge, all the cool shit that we're going to be pumping out. Make sure that you subscribe and like everything that we do. It's great. It's wonderful. It makes your life better. Most importantly, everybody, don't be a bitch. But right now, we are, again, Dean, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Right now, Shaner is about to ask us some great fucked up questions, make your life a little bit better. Make sure you're always asking your friends, your relatives, your coworkers. Send out a company-wide email about the next questions you're about to hear. And if HR says you're fired, maybe send an application here. Might be a good time. I don't know. Might tell you go fuck yourself. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen here. But please do not send this in a company-wide email. You will get fired. And you can, again, number one rule here at Axe Sledge, can't have sex with coworkers. That shit's illegal. Except Bob.
I'm an owner.
Bob's an owner. You can definitely fuck him.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you for that. I did.
I did.
I did.
A couple
morning.
times.
I have.
God damn it.
I did right before the call last night too.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so funny.
Is
They
that
called
why you had the cowboy hat on still?
No, but it's why I was bare chested. You know, just threw that on. You know.
God damn it. Oh, man. I swear we're going to have people sign fucking waivers before they come work here or go to anywhere with us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Such a different life. I'm eating pizza and you're having sex at the same time before the call. Much rather be in Bob's shoes. Damn it.
Yeah, I was less bloated, you know.
Yeah.
Pussy and pizza. Both start with P.
Yeah.
Definitely have different caloric intakes.
Both
love
great.
both.
I love both, yeah.
Just not together.
Some people do it together.
Some
That's the
people
thing.
don't mind like the belly getting a little jacked up during. I'm like, my
You
worst
do
fear.
Pussy, then pizza.
For sure.
Not
Yeah.
pizza pussy.
Yeah.
No. None of that shit. I like pizza too much, and I won't eat one piece.
I would never eat one piece. Ever.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I don't know how to do that. Unless there was just one left.
And even then, might buy more.
Even then, time to re-up. Sorry, Shane.
No, it's okay.
There you go.
Whole
Let's have it,
tangent
Shane.
This one I got tagged in a lot. It's not too dirty. It's not dirty at all. It's Answer the Internet from Barstool. Would you rather wear cargo shorts every day or no socks ever again?
We already talked about this. I
We
almost
just
do
discussed
wear.
this. I wear cargo shorts 90% of the days in
I
this
had
office.
this pre-planned. I can't just switch my questions.
I brought 3 pairs up here with me.
You had 2 hours to find a new question.
You know what? The internet doesn't like me today.
I'm telling you, between cargo shorts and jorts, I mean,
I'm
just
set.
like the way they feel.
I'm set.
What's wrong? They're functional. I also like I like jeans. So what's wrong with jean shorts? That makes sense in my head.
See, I'm probably gonna just not wear socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you. I mean, I don't mind wearing cargo shorts every day. I do like wearing socks with my boots because it's cold here. We do need socks.
Yeah.
I mean, you could buy different kinds of cargo shorts. What about carpenter shorts?
Like with the cell phone pocket and
The cell phone pocket and then the hammer.
The hammer holder, yeah.
I used
I
whenever.
had those.
Huh?
I had a pair of those.
Yeah, because working with your dad, you need whenever you're doing any drywall work or paint work or anything like it.
I'd get Lee's.
Good
I like
choice.
the dungarees or whatever they're called.
I don't know. That's funny. Kim's parents call jeans dungarees.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Or Wranglers. Which one is it? They call it one or the other, but they don't call them jeans, no matter what brand they are.
Yeah, your Wranglers.
Oh, I got my Wranglers on.
Wranglers. Brett Favre wore Wranglers.
He did.
Yeah.
The red
He
tag,
showed his
right?
dick to a chick online and it got noticed.
Really?
Yeah, remember?
No.
Yeah, some reporter, he sent his dick to her a lot. She didn't want it.
She
He
didn't.
kept sending it.
He just kept
He
saying
fell, he fell into that category of like, oh, I'm just going to keep sending my penis until she likes it, like a 12-year-old would. Or a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't have a cell phone when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I never would have sent my penis to anybody. No. That's a thing. Like they'll send a picture of their dick to people they don't know. Just like, oh, like it's gonna work. You're gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to suck your dick, even though I don't know who you are. What kind of thought process is that?
Well,
Apparently, it's worked.
it worked for someone.
That's why it's a thing.
Yeah. Someone told someone about it. Oh, yeah, just send them.
Just send a dick pic.
Yeah.
they always block me when I do it on Instagram.
Yeah. I always get reported. It's weird.
Yeah, I always
don't
get
know.
blocked.
I heard it was a thing. And no.
This doesn't work.
Hey, dick pic.
But women can do that. They send a picture of their fucking pussy. Guys are like, fuck yeah, let me see that pussy. You sick pigs.
Got more? Like,
Different angles.
Yeah.
like no matter what it is, it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
a
know?
guy. Yep. More.
How about them cans?
Titties.
How about from the back? How about... It's like, Jesus.
Stop it. I'm wearing cargo shorts forever, Shane.
Sockless.
Yeah, sockless.
Cargos.
Yep.
Probably
Next.
sockless. All right. Which is worse, getting your heart broken by a girl or getting blue balls from a girl?
Depends on the scenario. If I get blue balls from a broad that I don't know, then I'm just going to want to punch her in the face. But if I get blue balls from my wife, I'm going to punch her in the face too. No, I'd much rather get blue balls for a night than get my heart broken. I don't really. I have half a heart left, so like, I'm okay with the blue balls. I'll just go home and jerk off.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, like, you can just take care of
You
that.
can take care of it
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm
yeah.
not punching women in the face.
Listen, I've been there.
I'm not
I'll-
Jay.
Yeah, that's kicking.
Just kicking
He
women
has
in the
knocked
face.
more bitches out than I have grown men.
The one jacked up her face.
Yeah, that was intense.
He's like, I broke her nose.
I saw that.
How crazy is it that he's like the most gentle out of all of us, and he has abused more women than any of us combined?
Well, you were saying, you're like, if you lined all of us up and asked someone, hey, which one abused?
Which one is the woman abuser in this group? Jay's counted out. So there's been 2 incidents with Jay. Jay was trying, in his earlier years, they were out drinking together, and Jay, being the incredibly sweet gentleman that he is, he decided to pick the flamboyantly drunk woman up and carry her to her room, being Jay's the nicest person in the world. And she flailed a little bit, and Jay did a stagger a little bit to try and keep her in his arms. Well, he ended up putting his face into her face, breaking her nose.
Yeah. Blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere, trying to be the nicest person in the world. And a fucking dude.
2 black eyes.
Yeah.
He had 2
broke her
black
nose.
eyes for 2 weeks.
And then Jay had no idea. The second incident with Jay was they're in the warehouse, and Shane and Zach, it was during Black Friday, Shane and Zach are kicking boxes.
Yeah, breaking boxes,
Just being
kicking
dickheads,
boxes.
breaking them down, having fun, carrying on. And Amanda, takes a huge box and puts it on top of herself. And she's like, I don't know how it got into Joker. Somebody put it on top of her head.
Yeah, I put it on top of her head.
He put it over top because it was a long day, and Jay, out of nowhere, seeing Shane and Zach kicking boxes, decides to kick the box Amanda's in. Almost hitting her.
Not kick it, come in and heel
he-
down on
yeah.
the top
Down,
of
he
it.
said, yeah.
Yeah, came down on it, and then Shane and Zach were like,
Oh my god.
oh my God,
Amanda's in there.
Amanda's in there. And at that point, Jay legitimately melted into the floor.
Yeah.
Amanda is Mike's wife, by the way, the owner's wife. He just kicked Mike's wife in the face. It was fucking a riot.
Oh my god.
We're not letting him live that down. But anyway, out of everybody in this office, Jay has been the most brutal to females.
by accident.
By accident every
Yeah.
time trying to be just a nice young man.
Oh, Jay.
Fucking riot. What was the question?
Blue balls or getting your heart broken.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Blue
I don't know.
balls.
How did I get into punching people in the face, punching young women in the face?
Because you're talking about punching women if they give you blue balls. Yeah.
Whether you know them or not.
I'm glad we do the whole thing before this starts, not take anything we say serious and all that.
Yeah, it saves our ass. I think.
It's like signing a contract. You're good.
It's like saying with all due respect. Whenever you say that, you can just
Yeah.
say anything you want.
Verbal disclaimer. We recorded me saying it. You see me saying it.
Yep.
I said it.
With all due respect, go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
You can't say those things. Kind of can't.
I actually did. I did.
Oh, God damn it.
What else you
All
got?
right, last one.
Let's go.
Would you rather hear dirty talk in an accent you hate while having sex, or have sex in complete silence?
Silence, I think.
I'll probably do silence because,
Yeah.
if I get something like a really weird, German accent, because German's kind of a very masculine sounding accent.
Yeah, it could get super annoying if the accent, you know what I mean? The accent could completely kill the mood, I think. I'd rather just
Or,
have silent.
depending on the accent, could really
Oh,
enhance that.
very true,
You
very
know?
true.
Well, I was going to say that depends on the accent, which
Yeah.
route you're going.
Like
And
Colombian or Brazilian.
he
Maybe
said
some
annoying.
sort of
He
Spanish.
said annoying. He
Yeah,
said
an
annoying,
accent
not
you hate.
incredibly attractive, Bob.
Like French, oui oui.
It's not a wee-wee. It's a pee-pee.
I think the French,
French feels demeaning.
French, it's very,
Demeaning.
I don't want to say rude. It doesn't sound rude. It's just stern and a little bit not attractive. I don't know.
So, you might end up hearing something that you didn't even know you liked.
This is true.
Maybe you might like that masculine German accent, Bob.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I mean, I'm not.
You've never had it. Who's to say her deep voice doesn't turn you on?
I can't argue that. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it. I don't know.
I'm with you.
I don't know. Then you get a fucking half kicked in the ass Pittsburgh thick accented woman, and you'd be like, "Excuse me, please stop talking. Please stop."
What accent is that? Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Downtown.
You're downtown. I'm right down there.
Oh, I've never been there.
Nope, don't want to go back. Yeah, I don't know. I might take the. Depends on how tuned up I am for this scenario. Is it something that I have to live with forever, or just one time?
Just one time.
Just one time.
An accent you hate, though, so I don't even know what accent I would hate.
Yeah, like
I
this
don't
is
know.
like worst case scenario. You're like, oh my god.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with the
I
silence.
go to silent. I
Yeah.
think.
Do I have to be silent? Or like, it's tough.
Am I allowed to make noises
No.
during the sex?
No.
That's a
Silence.
sound.
Unless you,
Huh.
I mean,
Can I breathe heavy?
You be flailing. That fucking ugly face that they have on the things, like whenever she's orgasming compared to you, and you're like this. Oh, fuck me. I'm taking the shitty, ugly accent. I'll
Are
take
you?
it. I gotta try it.
I think I am too.
I'm all fixated on this German thing now. Bob has me thinking about it. I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Like you said, might be
Maybe-
really
maybe I'm
into
wrong.
it.
I don't know, something that I dislike, especially if it's during some type of intercourse where maybe it's fun. Is it bad sex?
No, it'd be
'Cause
good sex just with a bad accent.
Oh yeah, give me that shitty accent. Tell me something ugly. Tell me my dick is huge with that shitty accent, please. Even though it's not.
Oh, you dirty, ugly accent, you.
Any Asian accent, I think I'd enjoy. I don't think there's anything I wouldn't like.
No, I don't know.
I'd go with anything. I'd
Russian
try them all.
accent. Russian accent.
Russian.
Are you
Scary. Yeah. I'd enjoy that.
God, like a Dutch.
Oh yeah,
Deutsch.
Dutch.
Like Austin Powers. Faja. Gold member. Yeah, I'm up for anything. For a good time. It'd be a great fucking story, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I had sex with this one woman this one time, and her accent was so fucking annoying, I had a hard time getting off. Man, what accent was that?
I can't even tell you.
It's fucking crazy. She kept telling me I had a huge penis, so I just kept going. It was great. I wasn't turning it down.
I think she was saying penis. I don't know.
I think she was lying to me. That bitch. Oh, I love it. So much fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, good times, everybody. Again, Dean, thank you. And thank you to Zapps who was the gentleman that sent this to us?
I'm gonna be honest. I threw the packaging out, so I'm not sure exactly who sent
Bill.
us.
We'll call him Bill.
Bill.
Even though
Billy.
he is not Bill.
Billy.
William.
It was either Bill or Jimmy.
One of the two. Whoever it was,
Yeah, thank you.
again, thank you for the chips. They were delicious. Dean, thank you for the Pringles, making it a great time here. Zapps, man. Zapps killing the fucking game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I should order some of those.
Dean's going to have a box at his house
Yep.
or my house
Yeah, could,
by next
Yeah,
week.
depending
I don't know.
where.
Depending on which one he's
never know what's going to happen.
All right, everybody, thank you for listening, and make sure you share the shit out of this podcast, and make sure you keep telling everybody, enjoy your life, enjoy your day, keep working hard, loving the family.